Hello there, you guys. Welcome on in. I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic, God, what is it? Thursday. It's a Thursday today, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. If it's not, then I'm very confused. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. My lighting's real off because of, natural lighting outside. It's super dark today. It's one of those days. But welcome on in, you guys. Welcome on in. We're listening to some Pokemon music right now. I can send you guys the playlist actually in chat before we begin. Did you see my bisexual love? I love your bisexual love, Itsu. Oh goodness. Still one of like the top tier comments I think I've ever gotten. I got Starbucks because I'm tired and I needed something caffeinated. Still working. Almost the weekend. Enjoy your work day. Get it done and then relax for your weekend. I really hope you can. But yeah, welcome on in, you guys. We're just doing our Just Chatting stream today. Hopefully I'm not as stumbling over my words as I was yesterday. It's already off to a bad start, I can tell. Cake pop, no cake pop. No cake pop, no. I just had this and like a sriracha egg wrap thing, which was really good spinach. Not sriracha. There was sriracha with it, but you know. I've had Starbucks in ages, I miss it. Oh, jeez, Kiara. She like flung herself up onto the desk. So, if you guys are just joining us for the first time for one of these streams, pretty much I try to do these give or take at the end of every month. We didn't do one last time because I was taking a mini vacation. Or last month, I should say. But pretty much, I sit, I chat, I kind of reflect on the last month, I just talk with you guys, honestly. We don't play any games, we just usually have some sort of music on in the background, and we just chat, and if you'd like to ask me something specific, and you don't want me to miss it, there's a form. If you scroll up a little bit in chat, the bot will post it every now and then. You can also do !AMA to trigger it, I think. And you can ask me almost anything. I haven't really had anything outright nasty in there, thankfully. So, I don't think there's been a question I haven't answered. Which is great. I went through, I saw a couple of them already, and I'm glad I did because I saw one that I had to bring something out for, but you guys will see that soon. Kiara, please stop trying to get the treats. It's not gonna happen. Hey Sandra, welcome on in. Welcome on in. And Milwaukee with the 7-month resub also. MCP I saw with a 13-month beforehand. I don't think we got the alert for it though. If you want to try refreshing to get that to trigger, feel free. Better be a joke on Twitch's end. Yes, yeah, they got rid of the /me, unfortunately. Which I could see, I understand now. I didn't know that people were using that for Kiara. Those are jelly beans. Those are not for you. I didn't realize people were misusing that, but at the same time, there's a lot of other stuff they could be dealing with that they're not, so. I did, Andrew, I did. I mean, you added Twitch support, so I would hope that they reply to you. Theoretically, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good day. I had a horrible night's sleep again. Hey Aiden, how's it going? We have next week coming up, hi! We have the, stream relay with Club Tortimer. I'm gonna have cat hair all over me, by the way. Which, if you haven't seen one of our stream relays before, pretty much, a whole bunch of us are gonna stream one right after the other and raid into the next person. And it's just a fun way to get to know people from our respective communities, and also just, you know, for you guys, you have something to watch for, like, the entire day, pretty much. And there's gonna be 2 days of it. This coming Tuesday, the 4th, and Friday, the 7th, is gonna be our stream relay days. And I legit I've been so focused on this. I've been, like, organizing it and, like, you know, trying to get everyone, make sure everyone's good for their time slots. We should, Rosie. I'm gonna be doing that. I legit had a dream last night that I woke up and realized it was after my designated time to go live, and that, like, people were mad at me because I wasn't there, and I was it was really, really just anxiety inducing. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. So that was my dream last night. I'm filling up your form with very good and normal. Oh god, I've already seen, I think, like at least one from you. I so wish my time zone wasn't worse and I could be in the schedule. I'm sorry about that, Andrew. I really hope for next time. It was just... Alright, don't chew on that. It was just really weird getting everything situated. Hopefully next time. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, let's talk this last month, shall we? I have mentally not had the best month, if I'm very honest. Not the best month I've had ever, that's for sure. Honeywood, hello, how's it going? But besides that, I feel like I got a lot done, which is great. We've been, hey Reclade, we've been working on the Roseview thing on YouTube, which has been interesting. It's been interesting recording for YouTube again, because I hadn't for so long. But I've had so many really nice responses back about it, and a lot of people who were just super positive, which is great. So that's been fun. I'm in the process of choosing a town flag. I've had a couple people come forward with some really pretty town flag designs. So that's been really, really nice. What else? We have finished Stardew and No Kuni as of this week. We were working on those ones for a while. I can't remember when we started Story Seasons. I think it was March, wasn't it? Maybe not, I can't remember. Anyway, so we've done a lot, I feel like, in this regard. Still, you know, in terms of work for me, but also somewhat personally, is I finally got over this big anxiety I had about, like, not doing stuff or enough for Club Tortimer, which is the stream team I'm a part of, and how I wanted to invite new people in, but I was also just like, that sounds like so much work, and it was. And it was, but it was worth it. We have a whole bunch of new people who've had the chance to join us. Things are so much more lively. It's really nice, and it's nice to see existing members of Club Tortimer meshing really well with newer members as well, and just everyone kind of coexisting. Take that, anxiety, exactly. And then immediately after inviting them all in, I'm like, okay, that anxiety is over. Let's start planning events. So like it gets worse, but it's worth it, and I know it's worth it. It's just my little brain's just like, oh god, this is just scary, for no reason really. But it's been fun, and I hope the first event goes well. I hope that we can do some charity events. We had our very first one earlier in February this year, and I really want to do more of that. Because it was awesome. There won't be jelly beans involved this time, I can tell you that much, though. I'd never ever want to see another one of those. I still have to eat them, but I don't want to see them anymore. Hopefully, Sandra, hopefully. Follow all Club Tour members. If I was a competent mod, I'd post something relevant. Itsu, I love you. Oh, goodness. Is there a schedule up for the stream tonight? Not yet, not yet. I actually am going to be working, probably later on today on a graphic. And I might be reaching out to other members of Club Tortimer to see if they want to help with that. For, like, detailing who's streaming on which day, since we are split over 2 days. What happened with jelly beans? So... These are disgusting. That's what happened with jelly beans, and I had to eat all of them because of your guys' crazy generosity during the last, event. Is my music just really quiet? It just got super quiet. It might get loud again in a minute. I love some jelly beans. They seem fun. I mean, it's all fun games until you get dead fish, so you, like, you know, I'm just putting it out there. This is better than live fish, though. Sounds good, Rosie. Sounds good. And Andrew. Bean Boozled nasty. Yeah, no, I don't want another jelly bean ever. Why is my camera keep adjusting to focus? Because it doesn't like my face, probably. Which... Dude. Let me turn off the autofocus and see if that helps. You feeling alright, camera? There we go, we'll turn that off. Hopefully it just accepts me as I am. Okay, see, I knew you were gonna get loud. There we go. Gara, stop trying to eat my hand. You are not that desperate for treats. Because cameras are the worst. I tend to eat my fish dead, not sure about you crazy Canadians. I mean, I don't know about other Canadians, but I don't eat fish, so... Bean betrayal never tasted so bad. Sandra, thank you. How many of those beans are left? I don't want to say. I don't want to say. There's too many left. There's 2 canisters. I bought too many. I'm guessing it doesn't recognize Crystal's face as a human face. That's honestly same. Same. But no, other than that, pretty bots every flavor beans. I have neutral luck with them. One time it's sweet, the other it's disgusting. I feel like I had pretty good luck, and then all of a sudden I started getting bad one after bad one. Personally, I've been kind of mentioning this off and on for the last couple months. I've been trying to improve my diet and not have so much of this stuff. And if I do have this stuff, have like, you know, healthier alternatives if I can find them. Andrew, thank you so much for the biddies. Are you saying beans because you want me to have one? This music do be sad for a somewhat happier stream. It is happier. Give me a second. Diamond Pearl. There we go. We get to hear this in a remastered state soon enough, I'm assuming. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. So I've been trying to clean up my diet. I've been trying to get out for more walks where I can and just be a little bit healthier. Eat a bean. I will have one. I will have one, and that's the most you guys are getting out of me because I really want to enjoy my drink. What if I get dog food? I haven't had that one yet, and I've heard that it is the most rancid thing. Alright. Oh. Oh no. It's not dog food at least, not that much. This is probably either booger or juicy pear, so like that's kinda... It's not the worst, I feel like. Eat a bean, please. Oh no! Andrew, thank you for the biddies. Need a new city folk town. I named it Salami. No reason behind it. It just makes me laugh, and laughter is needed nowadays. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm here for that. I wish you all the best with your new town. Okay. Take booger. Pears are nasty. I'm not huge on pears either. It's pear. You know, I don't like pears. I don't know what it is. They just have a weird everything. A bean? Second, let me finish showing this. These more fetch quests to get outside. But in that same line of thinking, I think for me, as I'm getting older, because I am, I had a kind of a big reminder of that yesterday. I won't say exactly what reminded me of it, but I had a reminder, and that's all I'm saying. Kind of personal. But, you old lady, I know. I think it's important to, like your body, if not love it, you know? You should be comfortable in it, regardless what size or shape you are. If you're comfortable, I think that's, and you know, relatively healthy. I feel like that's the most important thing, and for a long time I wasn't comfortable. But I'm getting there. Since the beginning of this year, I've lost 17 pounds, I think? 17 pounds since December, which is slow going. I'm smaller, I lose weight at a very slow pace. 17 pounds, and I didn't realize how heavy that was, or how much that was, until I weighed Ollie the other day. I weighed Ollie. He's 13 pounds. And I have about 13 left, so I need to lose about an Ollie before I'm at that first kind of goal marker I set for myself, so. Yeah, Ricklade, I used to deal with that a lot when I was younger. I was very, very thin. And then I kind of hit college just after college, and I was really comfortable for a while, and then I kind of went a bit above it, and I'm just trying to get back down to that comfy spot, you know? Thurs laptop, Crystal. Doing a whole concept project with you about loving your own body, yes. It's so important, and it's so nice to see people of different shapes and sizes really loving their own body and speaking about body positivity and all that jazz. I I kind of want to get on that train too. So that's what I've been working on, as well as the fact that I am getting older, and I think as I get older it might be more difficult for me to make... Oh. I just learned something today. I have a number pad on the side of my mouse. It's like one of those like gaming mice things. I stole it from Mike. And apparently you can hit the side and like scroll through YouTube videos. Interesting. Anyway, metabolism is scarily high, but balances itself out soon. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will with time. Moving messed up my weight so much, the medication messed up even more. I just can't wait to meet that comfortable spot too. Yeah, I want to be super comfortable again, because I was for a very long time, and then I got to a point where I'm just like, I'm not comfy, and I don't want that. I want to be comfy. Aw, I can't. Exactly, Sandra, and I feel it too. I feel a lot better. Mouse with a number pad? Yeah. I'd show you, but I don't think I can actually, like that. See? It just has the number pad on the side. It's, like, really good for, like, MMOs and such. It's Mike's. He refuses to use mice without those on the side. I find them annoying, because I always end up hitting them somehow, but... Metabolism is high, and it's so hard to actually gain any weight. I'm so underweight for my age. Yep. I was the same way for so long, and then I got into, like, my early to mid-20s, and things changed. And, you know, it was just natural. I didn't need to do anything different. And then I met Mike, and then he introduced me to Big Macs and Taco Bell. It's okay to want to take care of your body in a healthy way. Sometimes I think there's a toxic body positivity mindset. It's okay to want to change in your life. Yes. Yes. It's a Razor Naga. Yeah. It's a Razor Naga something. I think there might be another word. Trinity might be it. It's Mike's fault. Not entirely. I also said yes, but he did introduce me to all the good food. Convinced Rosie to buy a nice pink mouse. Her old mouse is very much... Oh, Rosie! I didn't know your mouse is dying. Need them because I play so many RPGs and they all use numbers for dialogue options. Yes, that's also handy. This last semester at work has been hard for me in working out, and it makes me feel blah. I hate working out, but I miss it. Yeah. Yep. I haven't really been on Ring Fit so much recently, but going out for walks and just like getting like my steps, I wear my Fitbit like religiously these days, has been really, really nice. And then even more so recently, it was my mom's birthday I guess 9 days ago, and I got her own like Fit Watch thing, and she's been really getting into it, and it's so nice to see because for so long she was very, very is stationary the right word? Sedentary? I don't know if that's the right word. She didn't move a lot, which is understandable. She has knee problems and such, but it's nice to see her moving more. We're going to wait until I got into baking. Yep. Just sometimes it gives up on life. Fiancé is constantly telling me that we need to eat better and exercise, and the next day a box arrives from Amazon with candy in it. Yes. Yes. It took a while, I think, for Mike to kind of see what I was doing and, like, you know, not do so much of that. Whenever he's here, he eats pretty good with me. When he's at home, he eats horribly. But when he's here, he doesn't complain. He enjoys whatever healthy stuff I'm having, so... I need a Fitbit, but they're really pricey. They can be, for sure. I really like mine. It's just handy. Making sure to continue working out even with the semester wrapping up. It's hard because I'm so tired, but I need to prioritize being active. Yes. Yeah. I think it's a really interesting shift because a couple of years ago I also went on a bit of a thing of, you know, I need to eat healthier, I need to work out, I need to do stuff like this, but it wasn't from the same mindset. It was like, I need to because that's what people are telling me versus now I need to because I want to, because I feel better if I do, because I have goals to reach, and I think that's helping a lot. It's not from an outside perspective, it's from my own. Really well on a weight plan with my mom, but now that I'm making my own meals at college, I eat more. It's hard to portion control as one person. Just don't want to waste the money I spent on food, so you eat more? Yes. Yes. Do I ever know about that? My mom and I tend to eat separate for the most part. But yeah, no, that's kind of my big thing. you know, I do my monthly weigh-in and measurements once a month, and that day of the month is no longer I'm scared to look, it's I'm excited to see the progress. So it's really good. I get really happy about it. That's kind of everything for me personally. Ollie's been... Ollie. We're working on aggression with him right now. He has some aggression issues that we want to iron out before we eventually can let people come over and meet him, because he can be real, he can be the sweetest bean, he can be so friendly, he can be the most loving boy, and then he can also bite you. So like there's this huge gap between, and we want to get him more in the neutral zone. Yeah, Itzy, thank you. I'm sure you'll get there. Getting better eating leftovers. Sometimes food just doesn't keep well after the first day. Some food doesn't. You kind of learn what food does, though. That's kind of my go-to thing is, if I make a lot of this, will it reheat well? I wonder why I was talking about what kid in Pokemon Sword and Shield was I wanting to smack. I don't know what was going on. Extended warranties and scam calls. Don't y'all know I have a very important call that might be coming today? Deals for friends to follow. Ooh, intriguing, intriguing. And what maybe doesn't. Yeah, actually, I can show you guys. I don't know if I showed everyone this. Let me find this picture. I have a new favorite picture of Ollie that I took a little while ago. Give me a second. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. I can't remember if I posted this in the Discord or not. I know I posted it in the mod Discord. And in the Club Tortimer one, I think. Was it oh, it was Bede. Man, I did want to smack that kid. he's not a nice guy. So like Ollie has oh. Wow. I'm still here. Jeez, Ollie. Oh, that picture's flipped. Give me a second. Hey. This is going well. Oh, it's Whiskers. This is my boy. This is my boy. See, he can be just the sweetest bean. He can be professional straight. You don't come here for professionalism, I'll tell you that much. He can be the sweetest cat. He'll purr, he'll ask for pets, which is new, he never used to. He'll like wind around your legs, which is new for him as well. It's like he was never really shown affection before. But he also is used to, I guess, the opposite of being shown affection. He's used to someone doing something nasty to him, it seems, because every now and then he'll just lash out. And we're working on that, and he's come so far in the last couple months. But he'll get there, which is, the aggression is a little bit scary, and like I know you can't see it too well, but I have just like cuts and scrapes all over my hands. That pink nose. He's making such a face. He's such a good boy. Is the one where he's looking at the Christmas tree? Yes, the one that Rosie did a drawing of. That one is my favorite. He looks like he's smiling. People say that like animals can't smile. Look at that face. Tell me that's not a smile. He was really enjoying that pet. And drooling all over. That's my mom's pet, actually. But yeah, that's personally like kind of the big project for me. I feel like this year is socializing Ollie. Which, you know, my mom and I are cat people. I've had cats my entire life. She's had cats almost her entire life. But we've never had one who's had abuse in the past. Yeah, Rosie, feel free. So it's been a learning curve for all of us, trying to like socialize this cat who we don't know exactly what happened to him, but we know something did, so yeah, it's been interesting. Tiger, they're both away from stream for personal reasons, but they should be back soon, hopefully. But yeah, no, they're both doing good. There we go. Before I forget, I have a very, very interesting question for you guys that involves a poll. Last night, I watched Advent Children Final Fantasy VII, the movie, with Itsu and Rosie and Pepper, and it was a good time. MCP will see it later, no worries. And that made me really, really kind of strongly consider playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on stream. But I want to do a poll because I've also been saying I would play Paper Mario. I'm down for both. That's what I'm gonna say. I am 100% down for both. I've tried to look it up on like howlongtobeat.com just to see if like one was longer than the other. They're both just over 30 hours long. So I want you guys to decide for me which one we're gonna play. We will play both at some point, it's just which one comes first. So, I'm gonna let you guys decide. I have a feeling I know which one's gonna win. There we go. And friendly reminder, Final Fantasy VII Remake, not family friendly. We were trying to family friendly tag off. We were going completely... It's gonna be like Life is Strange, pretty much. One. Oh, goodness. Now, we will be playing Paper Mario. It might be the next thing we play after, or Final Fantasy VII, like whichever one comes first. It might be just down the line. So it's really up to you guys. I'm gonna let you all decide. I'm indifferent. I love the idea of playing both, so. Ooh, tied. Oh, wait. This is a lot closer than I thought it'd be. Interesting. Why can't my vote count for more than once? Are we gonna get another 50-50? If we do, I swear, you guys. Will you play the sequel to Life is Strange? I'm interested in it. I think I need to get in a better place mentally first, if that makes sense. That game, the first one, was very, very dark. And I want to be in a bit more of a happy mindset going into it so that I don't just get completely destroyed. Who do you think was gonna win? Honestly, it depends on, like, I was thinking about it earlier and I'm like, oh, Final Fantasy VII, for sure, it's new. And then I thought about it and I'm like, but Mario. Like, I keep flip-flopping. Needs more love. If it's a tie, I think the correct answer is to play ahead in time, since that's only fair. And keep my eyes open, I'll probably miss the fest. No worries, Sandra, we'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day. We still gonna be playing Story Seasons? Yep. So our schedule going forward is going to be whichever one of these two games wins. Pokemon Snap and Story Seasons. Those are our new 3 games for the next coming weeks. So, because we finished No Kuni and Stardew this last week. We have 2 open slots. One of them goes to Pokemon, the other one goes to whatever these are. So, it's very strong impact on Crystal streaming Life is Strange. You did. But, you know, that game was... It almost reminds me of Spiritfarer. It's like an emotional impact. And I don't know if I'm in a good place for that right now. I did enjoy it, though. Yeah, no, I think it's settled. I think we're gonna be doing our, not family-friendly, Life is Strange, sorry. Just choked on my own spit, that's attractive. Are you licking my cup? Please don't. Okay, now that I'm done choking. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Final Fantasy VII. Which... You guys are not ready for me to fangirl on camera, that's all I'm saying. I have 3 loves in that game. 3 loves, 3 people in that game who, 4. 5. I love a lot of the characters who I will... If you guys saw me play Kingdom Hearts, you guys saw me whenever Axel came on screen. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Or like 8. I like them all. You simp for everyone in this game. Okay. For anyone who hasn't seen this game, everyone is attractive. Everyone is interesting. And I don't have a problem at all. Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games of all time. The remake is so fascinating to me, and I'm beyond fascinated with everything to do with it, so I will fangirl very hard. They're also attractive. It's obnoxious. It's amazing. Katie, thank you. Least spoiler way possible. How far down the rabbit hole of the remake are you? I've played through the entire thing when it came out. I have been diving into lore videos. I've been diving into theory videos. I'm all about it. And of course, I played through the remake the original so many times. This will be my second time playing through the remake fully though, so. Hey, Espion, how's it going? My sexuality is just Final Fantasy VII characters at this point. It's a mood. Same. Oh goodness, you should have seen. I played the entire game with Mike, so we sat there beside each other playing it. And whenever any of the characters, I don't want to say who they are, but whenever any of my favorite characters came on screen, he just kind of looked over at me and I'm just like fangirling silently, trying not to get his attention. Because that's my boyfriend sitting next to me. He acknowledges it, he just accepts it. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake starting, I guess, this coming week? I have to get ready for that. I think I'm gonna like bust out the green screen and everything for that because the game's gorgeous and I don't want to like shrink it down or anything. That'll be fun. I still remember your squeak yesterday when we saw Vincent. Oh man. He's not in Remake, but like, or at least yet. But I don't know if you guys hear the sirens outside. No, I don't think that was picking up. Where's my music? Hello? There we go. Cheating on Mike with Cloud. No, it's not Cloud. He's not the favorite. Lavish love on Tifa. Tifa's my girl too. You'll need some decaf. Speaking of the fest, can I come hang out and voice chat with you guys? Because if this phone call doesn't come in the next like 2-ish hours, I'm definitely not gonna be able to play the actual game with you guys, but I want to be a part of it. Feel free. No, you're more than welcome to join us. Are you cheating on me with Cloud? No, Rosie, it's not Cloud. It's not Cloud, that's all I'm gonna say. Remaster battle song in my head. Streaming new Pokemon Snap Star if it's already been asked. Haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. No worries! No, we're starting that tomorrow. We're starting that. I have it, actually. I can show you guys. Got it. Oh. Right there. I got it right there. So it is ready. I downloaded it. It's good to go tomorrow, I guess. So I kind of wish I was able to get that one physically, but fortunately. Thanks, Strummer. Yep, the fest is today. Maybe I should mention that now with you guys, actually, before we get into... Let me turn this down a bit. Before we get into the question and answer stuff. What did I just read? This afternoon, I'm gonna be aiming for like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. We're gonna be doing the fest in the Discord. It's not a team fest, so everyone's just gonna be playing a game together. We're not splitting off into different teams. And if you haven't seen the fest yet or don't know what that is, pretty much all of the Twitch subscribers are welcome to join us. It is in the subsection of the Discord, and it's an extra way for me to say thank you to people who are helping to financially support the stream, which is never required or anything like that. It's just incredibly appreciated, because this is my full-time job. And we're going to be playing some Jackbox. It's really easy. You don't need to buy any games or anything like that. You literally just need your phone or your computer. Everyone's welcome to join. Stuff on Jackbox can get... Ooh, I was so used to the rainbow cam. I'm so pale. Anyway, what else is new, right? Things can get a little bit more mature with Jackbox, so fair warning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna be happening this afternoon. Are you guys ready to jump into the questions? Okay, give me a second. Also, I should mention for patrons, by the way, the new Stream Moments video is up. I literally just finished it this morning. It is up. I was thinking about watching it on here with you guys. Maybe we can do that towards the end of stream, or if I need like a break from my throat. Do we need to enter a code? Yes, which I can give you guys on the Discord later. Usually it's a different code per game, and pretty much Most of the games only allow like 6 to 8 people in, but then we'll swap people after every round sort of thing. Playing for, because if you play after like 5 p.m. your time, then I might get my head in there. Otherwise, I'll just yell on voice chat with you guys. That sounds like probably what it's going to be. I don't know how long we're going to go for, but we'll see. Aw, Mendel, I'm sorry about that. You play it on a website. It does have a website. Or there's also, I think there's an app, but I think I just usually use my browser. Subbing is not necessary, but appreciate that you do not have to be a subscriber in order to enjoy the streams. No, not at all. Not at all. Jack Bach. Oh no, Tiger. Alright, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? First question, do I even need to ask who this is from? By the way, I can see your usernames if you guys actually entered them, which is great, so. It's you too. So it's nice to be able to see who is asking what. First question, definitely not from Itsu. When are you gonna let the beautiful Itsu choose the games you play on stream? You know she knows best. Okay, so Itsu, I have to be frank with you. Or Crystal with you, I guess, because my name's not Frank. I tried the Shadowrun Hong Kong game yesterday. I played only 30 minutes of it. I'm gonna play more. I don't know how I feel about it at all. Very honest with you. That being said, I think your other game suggestions have been really cool. So those ones definitely interested in. Shadowrun, not too sure. Oh, goodness. No. Next question. Kingdom Hearts might be your favorite game, but if you could choose only one mechanic, which would it be? This is from Eric. I don't think Eric's in here right now. This is like asked a couple days ago. One mechanic from a Kingdom Hearts game. I'm gonna mix a mechanic and a gameplay element if that's okay. Kingdom Hearts 1 has like these awesome, really hidden treasure chests that like, you know, I don't think I've ever found all of them sort of thing. And it helps that it doesn't have a list to keep track. Kingdom Hearts 2 has these movement-based abilities. The drive forms, which I love. So mix those two things together. That's some good stuff right there. The card system. Rosie, get out. Oh god. I think that would be my answer for that one. Are you looking for any new mods? I am not at the moment. I'm not at the moment. Modding has been a little bit funny recently. We've had people being away for various reasons, which is totally fine. But at the same time, I don't really feel like I need more mods at the moment. I feel like things are generally pretty under control, which is fantastic. So not at the moment. What games are you planning to play on stream and off stream? So on stream we kind of just talked about it, but Final Fantasy VII Remake, as you guys decided, new Pokemon Snap starting tomorrow, and Story Seasons. Off stream, I've been playing Final Fantasy VI, Cozy Grove, which I want to make an on-stream game. Which is fantastic, by the way. If you have not checked it out, please. I need more people to talk to about that game because it's comfy. What else? I've been playing some Dead by Daylight, but it's the opposite of Cozy Grove. It's not comfy, it's anxiety inducing. So, is she loving it? Itsu, yay! I've been trying to get through some like longer RPGs I've been sitting on. So I finished Final Fantasy 9, 10, working on 6 right now, although I think I finished that back in the day. I want to start Persona probably 4 next, I'm thinking, although that's a really long game, so we'll see. And I've also been wanting to go through Bravely Default, but like the original one, so that I can enjoy the newer ones as well. You don't need to, but I want to. Got up and started playing it, which is rare for her. You mean you've been yelling at Dead by Daylight? Yeah, I do that. It's a lot of games on your plate. Yeah, I kind of sit there in the evenings and I'm like, oh, and I have my new GameCube Animal Crossing Town too. And I'm like, I could play one of these, but I could also like just stare blankly at something until I fall asleep. Like it's a bit overwhelming, so. Who do you play? I play Claudette. Because I've been told that that's like the best beginner character, because I don't think I could ever do Killer. I would just, my friends have been joking that we need to make a Canadian Killer in Dead by Daylight, and their noise that they would make is just sorry every single time they hit something. And if they walk into a pallet, they'd also say sorry. And they'd wear like a plaid shirt, and like would probably look something like a lumberjack almost maybe. But I know that we already have the Huntress and she has the axes, I think, so it'd be kind of too close to that. Have you played Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory? I just got on the Switch and really enjoying it. I did. I played it fully when it came out. I love the gameplay of it. Not huge on story, but I absolutely love the gameplay. I'm horrible at rhythm games, and even I felt like I got decent at it towards the end, so if that happens, I'd play, not gonna lie. Is Horizon Zero Dawn suitable as a stream game? I actually, okay. So I have a feeling this is random. I'm interested in streaming it. I also don't know if it's more mature or not, because that's the other thing. Of course, we've played Life is Strange, we've played to a lesser degree Spiritfarer, I want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, so we've been kind of slowly integrating some more not family-friendly games into my schedule, but I also want to space them out and not have them be too frequent. But I do want to play that. I want to try it myself first, so I'll tell you when I've tried it. Watched paint dry once because it was drying in patches and I was like cloud watching in the paint. Oh my god, I'm here for that though. Okay, what do you suggest for someone who wants to start a new farm on Stardew but not get overwhelmed by the game? What you could do, shameless self-plug, but also not, I find I really enjoy games like Stardew when I have someone off to the side also playing the same game, because I can kind of see what they're doing and get some sort of idea. I feel like it's really easy to get caught up in like, I have to do this, and this, and this. But the thing to remember with Stardew is, realistically, there's no time limit. There's no downside to not finishing Grandpa's Shrine in the 3 years. Absolutely none. You can do it whenever you want. So just, you know, play at your own pace. And like, you know, if you get 2 years in and you're like, okay, I've learned a lot, but I want to finish Grandpa's Shrine in 3 years, then just restart. Just make another farm, and you'll get there so much faster. And like, that's the thing with Stardew, is every single time you replay it, you'll get better and better. So just, you know, don't let all the end game stuff intimidate you, I guess. I think it's a more mature game, but I don't remember any gross or vulgar language when Tony played it, from what I remember. That's good. That's good, at least. I know this might be a boring question compared to others you get, but what's your favorite color? It's blue. It's blue. I know you can't see any of my walls from here. My walls are really light blue in here. I painted them with my friends a couple years back. I like blue. Purple's also really nice though. I don't think black is it a shade? Technically, I don't. Artists in here, you guys will know. I wear a lot of black, so that's my favorite color to wear, at least if it's considered a color. I once had someone tell me, like, it's not a color, it's a shade, and now I'm concerned that I'm getting that wrong. Blue. Have you seen Jackson Galaxy's videos? He's an expert with cats. Yes, I live by him. I live by him. Mike thought that he was, like, full of it when I first started watching him, but absence of color. Technically all colors blended together. I'm confused. Either way. Crystal's sponsored by Jojo Blue. Hey Flautista, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're just doing our Q&A section right now. If you want to join in, feel free. If you want to just hang out, that's cool too. Not a color, but as an artist it's fine. It's just nitpicking. Black is a cool color. Thank you. But no, Jackson Galaxy is great. I've been trying to watch his videos and use them to introduce Kiara and Ollie again. It's not going well, and I think that's purely because Ollie has the aggression tendencies, or aggressive tendencies, so that's why I'm working on those so well, or so much, sorry. But otherwise, his videos are amazing, and I fully agree with everything he usually says. Do you want to build a snowman? No, because that would require snow. Yeah, screw snow. We're not having any of that here. Hey Alice, how's it going? It is spring. It is spring. It's almost May. If it snows again, I'll be really upset. Where are the rules? There should be rules when you first click into the stream, I believe. But if not, they should also be down below, I think. Does the town hall in Stardew actually... It does, yeah. It becomes a Georgia warehouse, I think. Snow, me want snow. Are we still just chatting for tomorrow? I saw this note if I was wondering. No, tomorrow we're playing Pokemon Snap, which I'm really excited for. We're thinking screen-wise, yes, black is the absence of colors and white is all colors combined together. If we're thinking painting, mixing all colors combined makes black and removing pigments from color creates white. Man, that's confusing. I get what you're saying, though. I'll be hanging getting stuff set up with your new computer. Ooh, that's exciting. And your May bullet journal. Sounds good, I'll tune in. I'm really looking forward to Pokemon Snap tomorrow. Thought there's more things. No worries, no worries. What's your, what's your favorite Pokemon? There we go. I have like 5 answers for this. I really like Cyndaquil, I like Espeon, I like Ampharos, I like Lantern. I like Applin. Applin's the brand new one. Applin's the brand new one from our Sword and Shield playthrough. I like a lot of Gen 2, and then Applin. Those are my favorite Pokemon. I will not choose one. Black is not a color, it's a mood. Maple tree is closer to a sunflower than a pine tree. Rules are stupid, let's just dance. I love my shiny Espeon named Shrek Cat. Oh my god. I'm here for that name. If you could only stream one series of games for the rest of time, what would it be? I.e. Mario games, Animal Crossing games. So I feel like the obvious answer is Animal Crossing. Right? Because it's my bread and butter game, right? But hear me out. Final Fantasy. There's a lot of variety in them. I really like Final Fantasy, and there's an MMO. That would be the difference. MMOs are constantly evolving, changing, and there's people to talk to, versus single-player games, or primarily single-player games where I don't have that. So probably that. We stand Final Fantasy 14. Say your most video. YouTube helped me a ton when I was playing in like 2018. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a good rest of your day. There's 2. There's technically 2. Is 11? 11's not still up, right? Not still a thing, right? I had a history test today. I didn't revise. I never revise. Oh, you think you actually did good? That's awesome. Have you tried Final Fantasy 14? I've played a little bit of it. I have... maybe other people in here can relate to this. It's still active, just vastly smaller. That's interesting. I did not know it was still active. I have a thing where if something usually pretty bad happens, I will relate it to things I was doing at the time, unfortunately. And last year Tiger passed away in early May. We're coming up for the 1-year anniversary here. And I was playing Final Fantasy 14 the night before. And for some reason, going back to it freaks me out. I want to, but in the back of my little pea brain, it's just like, don't do it, don't do it. I don't know why I do that. There used to be a Harry Potter CD-ROM game I played as a kid that I can't touch anymore. Not only because my computer doesn't have a CD-ROM drive, but also because my mom got really sick around the time I was playing it when I was younger. And I never touched that game again. Like, it's a very weird disconnect. There was also a Neopets game I played on the PS2, The Darkest Fairy. Maybe people in here know it. That I was playing around the time my grandfather passed. Never touched it again. I like completely disconnect. But Final Fantasy 14, I'm willing to try again. I really, really want to. I have like 15 abilities. I need to click in the right order. Oh no! Need someone to play with, not gonna lie. I'd love to play with you, but take your time with it. I really, really want to play. I think I need to play in like a different class than I was playing in like a different area, because I know you start off in different areas depending on what class you play. I think I need to be in a different place, that's the thing. I was doing an archer class, I think. Maybe. Pretty sure I was. But yeah, no, I associate stuff with things that happen, so let's see. What's your favorite place you visited, and where would you most want to visit if you could? So I haven't done a lot of traveling in my life, unfortunately. Um, Pretty normal, you think? If it was free to start, I would kill to play it. I think it is. I think it's free up to level 60 or something like that right now. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Verdania, so if you were in a forest... Yes, that's the one. Yeah. I started at forest, I'm a mage, I think. One more question. Do you know of any place to get the new 2DS XL capture card? These days, I'm not sure. I don't know if people are actually still making the capture cards for the 2DS or 3DS units. Last I heard, the person who I used to use to get my capture cards went out of business because the laws in Japan changed so that they weren't allowed to modify electronic devices or something like that, I think. There might be other people elsewhere who do, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. It's free up to level 60. Just only do main quests. They've rebalanced the quest distance. You'll blaze through the first 40 levels. Archer's probably the easiest class. Becomes Bard later on. Do I get to buy it? No, no, thankfully not. Oh, did the person start to do them again? That's interesting. Because the 3DS are officially discontinued, so they're back to business. Interesting. If you focus on the main quest, yeah. I love watching people play Final Fantasy X and was sorely dissatisfied with Final Fantasy X too. Yeah, I finished 10 recently, and I had heard stories of 10 too, and I decided not to touch it. I decided not to. I'm not playing that. So sorry, I completely got off track. What's the favorite place you visited, and where would you most want to visit if you could? I have two answers for favorite place. So like, you know, I grew up with a single mom. Didn't have a lot of money. We didn't really do vacations. So I haven't been to very many places in my life. I feel like I went to a lot more places when I was younger. So I don't remember them as well. Actually, I have three answers. I went to BC a lot when I was younger to visit my family over there. And I have just a lot of good memories of being out there. Mike actually wants to go out there because he has family there, we found out. And it's kind of like a really special place for both of us. I know we actually have some people in here from BC, so that's kind of cool. So I'd love to visit there again. In particular, oh, thank you for the follow. My family doesn't live there anymore, so I'm comfortable saying it. Before Christ. British Columbia, dude. But there's a small town called Salmon Arm. Salmon Arm, it sounds funny to say. But my family used to be around there. They're not anymore. And I have very vague memories of the place. I remember it just being a very small little town, but it's so nostalgic for me in a way that I want to go back and I want to see it. And it's funny because Mike actually went to BC just before he met me, and he actually went through Salmon Arm to get to where he was going, and it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. Really super long in Japan. Oh, wait a minute. It means you can't modify hardware or software, which means the mods are illegal in Japan. That's so strange to think about. So that's one of my favorite places. I went to Disney when I was 12 or 13, unfortunately just before I got into Kingdom Hearts. I was in Disney World, which is in Florida, and I loved it there. I loved it there, and I desperately want to go back. And the third place is Mexico, because I had a lot of fun there, and it was my first big, like proper vacation, but it was with work, if that makes sense, like at a resort and stuff like that. I've never done that before. And it was a really good experience, so I had a lot of fun there. But where would I most want to visit if I could? I'd want to go to the UK. I have a lot of mods over there. I do have some family over there. I'm not really in contact with them. But I kind of want to see the place where my parents met. I want to see where my dad grew up. I would like to meet my mods. And my mom always told me one thing. My music's really, really quiet. My mom always told me something when I was younger. She always said, when you're older and you get the chance, They met in Bath, actually, Itsu. Yeah, they met in Bath at this park, I think. She said, this music, I swear to God. Could you just, like, level yourself? I think it is Mr. Dungeon music, yeah. She said what you need to do when you're older is get a rail pass and just travel. Just go. By yourself or with someone else. She went by herself, and she really, really loved it. And she always is telling me that I need to go do that, so that is a goal for me, to go with Mike, because I'm an anxious being and I need my emotional support Mike. To just travel and see new places and just go and not really have a destination in mind per se, but money and COVID at the moment, so that's where I'd want to go most, I think. Don't think I'd be able to travel by myself. I get too scared. Yeah, no, I couldn't do it either. I need my mic. Let's see. You traveled by yourself? Quite calming, to be honest. Traveling is great. I highly recommend it for when it's safe to do so. Yeah. No, I'd love to. And Mike knows I'd also just really want to see the mods as well. When do you plan on playing the other Life is Strange games? I really want to. But like I was saying a bit earlier, those games have a really big emotional impact, and I don't know if mentally I'm in a good place for that right now. I feel like I have to be in a mentally good place that doesn't drag me really far down. I'm hoping in the future I get to a place where I feel comfortable playing those, because they're good games. And I know that there's, like, you know, the new one and stuff like that. But I definitely need a little bit of a better mindset going in, I think. Let's see. Why is Roxas best? Asked by... Oh, wait a minute. Roxas fan 5 ever poo. Rosie, you feeling alright? I don't know, Roxas is a good bean. He's a good bean. I said to Mike he was voiced by Jesse McCartney, and he had no idea who that was. And I'm like, how? Like my little mind was blown, because when I was like a preteen Crystal, he was a big deal. Actually, even a bit younger. And I guess he just wasn't on Mike's radar, or maybe Mike was oblivious to, he was a bit older than me. He probably didn't care about like boy bands and stuff like that, so to be fair. Traveled by myself before, but I do prefer going with friends. I like having someone to share my experience with, partly because of anxiety, but more to share the joy. Yes, yeah. Oh, here's the question that I'm glad I read beforehand. Because I was able to grab my favorite thing for it. Someone asks, actually it was replayed, what's your favorite thing that you own? And what's the story behind it? So I have 2 favorite things. Don't know who that is either. Oh my god. So my first favorite thing, that is you. I have to say, like, just hands down, is my computer. It's, during COVID, my lifeline to my social life. It's my work. It's also my playtime, and in the future I'd love to have a personal PC for gaming and then like a streaming sort of PC, but at the moment they're kind of combined. But my PC is probably my favorite thing. Sentimental wise, my favorite thing, I actually brought him out of the closet. It's not one of the mods, I promise. Are you guys ready to meet him? I think have I shown you guys him before? I think I've talked about him. It's you. Oh goodness, no. Everyone has had a stuffed toy when they were younger, or even just a toy that was their favorite. Everyone. I'm assuming. I don't know what yours was. Some people had a favorite blanket. Some people had a favorite stuffed toy. Some people had a favorite action figure. I knew one kid who has a favorite glove. That was kind of weird, but like, you know, whatever. You do you. Rosie. Oh. Max. Hey, Maud. How's it going? I have a favorite stuffed toy. I don't take him out of my closet very often because his head is actually falling off. And he shares the name with another streamer who I really enjoy, which is really weird. When I first saw this streamer come into my chat, I was just like, Why are you called that? You guys ready to see him? He's kind of mangled. He's looking a little bit rough these days, but he's my favorite thing, still to this day. He has a lot of good memories tied to him. He was very much a security or a safety blanket for me as a kid. Are you guys ready? I'm gonna like have him peek up here. Eric, how's it going? Welcome on in. I'm showing you guys my favorite childhood stuffed toy. If you guys are ready. He's had a bit of a rough time. He's been brushed off, so he's not looking as bad as he was once, but, this is Tiggs. This is Tiggs. And he used to have a nose. My friend's dog bit it off, and we never got it back. This is Tiggs. When I first saw Tiggs, or Tiggity, come into my chat and he said, "Oh, call me Tiggs," I was just like... You're not Tiggs. But this is Tiggs. He is actually a puppet. He has a hole in his butt. And my dad used to just, like... He never talked. Tiggs does not have a voice, but he would just, like... go on like little adventures and such. And I don't know, his head's kind of tilted. It's you can see kind of there, it's falling off a bit. So he does not leave my closet. He sits and he just guards everything. Oh, Rickslade, thank you. I don't know, he's a favorite. He was very much a security thing for me. Have you told Tiggs about Tiggs? I think I mentioned it in passing very quickly, but it's like kind of embarrassing, so. You ran to check your closet to see if the bear was onto it. But yeah, no, this is him. This is my Tiggs, at least. And it's kind of weird to think that there was once a pile of him. My mom and dad got him in a store at a very large mall here, and there was a pile of ones identical to him, and my dad just picked one up. And you know, they were going Christmas shopping. I think it was like my first Christmas, so I was only I would have been 9 months old. And this was the favorite. He has never left my side, so he's cool. Except for the time where you guys' nose bit off because the dog took him and we didn't know where he was for a bit. Which was traumatic. It's out in the world now. But yeah, no, he's a little stuffed lion, and it's weird to think that someone out there... Oh, Sentry, thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate that. Sapling Siren, Cupid Kith, I think, Jamie, Emmy, and Beady Baby. I hope you guys all enjoy your subs. Thank you for those. Thank you. Subs for Tiggs. It blows my mind to think that someone out there might have a Tiggs, but their name isn't Tiggs, and they may have been from the same factory or, you know, wherever he came from. It blows my mind that there's another Tiggs out there because he's so unique to me. I have my stuffed toy dog from when I was 5. Keeping those security toys as a form of comfort all these years later bring back a lot of nostalgia when you happen to see them again. Yes. It breaks my heart that he's falling apart these days, but at the same time, it's really nice to be able to keep him safe in a closet and just, like, you know, he just hangs, he just chills. And right now he's just staring at me from the side of my desk. But yeah, that is my favorite thing that has a sentimental attachment to it. My favorite thing other than that is my computer, because it's my everything otherwise than that. Rickslade, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate those. Thank you. Mom gave me her childhood teddy bear and I still have it. Oh, stuffed dog that I called Puppy Rascal. My brother got him for me before he left to Australia. Every time I see him, I almost cry because he's great. Has great and sad memories tied to him, yeah. Me and Jenny both had a toy octopus when we were younger, and she lost hers, and when we started dating, I gave her my Mr. Octopus. Yes, I was great at naming things. And she took him home, and her mom said, "Oh, you found it." Aww. That's so cute. Relieved when I got to college and learned that a lot of other people also have some sort of comfort animal plush blanket to sleep with. I have my stuffed cat that I have every single night right beside me. It's like an armrest sort of thing. I'm scared to have Tiggs because I'll probably ruin him. Repair him with a bit of help. Yeah, I think I might. He had a pink nose. It was really cute. It was a hard nose. His eyes are also like that, kind of like hard plastic. I don't know if I could find just like a nose that would replace it really well. Can't believe that some people from Australia are streaming the new Pokemon Snap. Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, please do. I want to see Mr. Octopus. What have you done other than streaming and playing video games during quarantine? I feel attacked by this question, but at the same time, it's a legitimate question. No, I think the big thing for- honestly, nothing. But the big thing for me... An elephant? Oh my goodness, so cute. The big thing for me has been working more on my exercise and my diet. That was the big thing that I've been working on. But other than that, I've also started bullet journaling, which I had never done before this year, and it's been so nice. It's been so nice, so. Love Fun Tekka, hello, how's it going? Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good morning. Sitting on your butt and doing school. So those are the things I've done. Other than that, not a lot, because, like, what else is there to do, you know? Blanket that my great aunt crocheted for me as a baby and it's now saved in a chest in my room. Maybe a new one that's bigger. Yeah, no, if you guys have your favorite childhood stuffed animal or blanket or whatever you had and you want to share a picture of it, please feel free to in the Discord. I'm totally down to see that. Speaking of bullet journal, sneaking and working on my journal during work. I can't believe it's almost May. I don't have my setup yet. Uh-oh. Couple more days. I thought this next question was like, if this was anyone else asking it, I would have reacted very negatively, but then I saw it was by someone called Your Wifey Poo, so I know exactly who wrote this. Where would we go as our first date? Asks Rosie. If anyone else had asked that, I would have just been like, we're not going on a date, but because it's Rosie, I have to be all right with it. Rosie, how do you feel about aquariums? Because I love Ripley's Aquarium here in Toronto. It's one of my favorite places. It's just so fascinating, and that's where if I was to go on a first date with anyone and they're like, where should we go? I'd be like, let's go to the aquarium. Because it's fun, it's something to look at, it's kind of dark, so you're not like just like awkwardly staring at each other. You have something to talk about, and it's better than just like a movie and dinner, you know what I mean? So that would be my idea. Stuffed, oh wait, I missed it. Stuffed plant, because I think that would be a good conversation starter for them. Something unique to them. Yeah, something different. Let's see. Are you happy streaming full-time? I love my job. Do I have days where I get up and I'm like, I don't want to talk today? Oh, yes. Do I have days where I'm just like, social stuff is difficult? Yes. But I also think back to my old job, the one that I left, to do this, and I never ever want to go back to that, ever. It was horrible. What does your t-shirt say? Antisocial, no life. I have 2 of these, by the way. They sent me a duplicate by accident. Don't say anything. So I have 2 of these. You get to visit a more romantic place than the jellyfish exhibit in Ripley's. Yellow bear that would blow... It could blow bubbles? Oh my god. Now there's a bubble blower spout, so if you fill him with soap and water and squish his tummy, he'd blow bubbles. That is so interesting. That sure just called out my entire being. I have another one that says... I think it says introverted but willing to talk about Animal Crossing. It's a tank top, so I don't wear it on stream a lot. But I love shirts like this, so. Call him mayonnaise and shorten it to May. Who's your favorite mod? By your favorite mod. I used to say Tiger. Can I still say Tiger? Does that count? I could say Kiara. She's helpful. I never will actually answer this question because the mods are all gonna like pile up on me. Ever. Answer is UI info suite, the tractor mod though. When will you play Hat in Time? I don't even have to see who wrote this. You don't even have to enter a name. I know exactly who wrote this. When I get good at platforming, which Lord knows when that'll be. Spark, hello, you finally got to change your name. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Who sent that? Let's not ask questions, let's not worry about it. Next question, what's your usual McDonald's order? It changed recently. I figure it's pretty self-evident. I used to get like a Big Mac and like, you know, a large fry and like, you know, I used to go all out. I've been not doing that so much recently. I've been getting usually one of like the small cheeseburgers. I think they're just called like the McDoubles? No? That might be 2 patties, I'm not sure, either way. Medium fry, medium Coke. That's it. Maybe a quarter pounder. I've been trying to scale back how much I eat. If I do have fast food, I don't order as much, pretty much. That's my go-to thing recently. Don't reply and someone's adding me. I'm just doing food. Alright, no worries, no worries. How is your day? And don't dehydrate, I got you. My day's going pretty good. I wish it was a little bit better weather outside. It's kind of like just humid, muggy almost, and my hair's not appreciating it. And my lighting is awful. But that's okay. And there's me ordering more than enough food just for leftovers if I'm hungover. Mike and I used to do that a lot. I'm getting out of the habit of doing that because it's very easy to just be like, okay, I'll order more for later. But I've been trying not to. Oh, I don't like this question at all. Itsu, what on earth are you asking me? Do I really want to answer this? I don't want to answer this. Are you gonna actually make it the first question I ever don't answer? Are you gonna break me? No, I think we're not even gonna answer it, no? You got it! Hey Risa, how's it going? Just end up eating it right away, yeah. Tiger, for sure, for sure. I'm going to McDonald's because it's very unhealthy. I instead go to the local Chinese, which doesn't count because there are veggies in it. I like the way you think. Now I'll tell you guys which it is. I'll tell you guys which one it is. I'm not answering it. Itsu's question, which is the very first question I refuse to answer, is would you rather a cat pooped on you or a human pee on you? I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. I'm thinking about it though. Itsu's now out of running for favorite mode. Oh no. Oh goodness, no, we're not answering that. Trying lately to only eat till I'm comfy, even if there's more food, I'll save it for later, though if I have plans for fully vaccinated trips to all you can eat Korean barbecue and like, that's gonna be tough, yes. No worries, Spark, no worries. What's your best story ever? God, that's a hard question. I have a story, but it's not my own. Can I answer that? Is that acceptable? It involves me, but it's not my story per se. But it is a story that I know and that revolves around my family. Is that okay? Can I tell you guys that one? Mostly water, but it depends where. Oh goodness, yeah, no, we're not gonna worry about that question. That's okay. Okay, so kind of long story short, my mom's adopted. She was adopted by 2 absolutely lovely people in BC, and she was adopted from a very small, like she was a baby. She was pretty much a couple days old. And she had never had any interaction with her first parents. You know, she was raised alongside her older brother, who was biologically their kid, and her younger sister, who was also adopted, and lived a perfectly normal life. Like, you know, her parents were great, they were fantastic grandparents, you know, normal upbringing. And years go by, you know, my mom meets my dad, she has me, life is going good. You know, I'm assuming she probably had the question in the back of her mind about her biological parents, but, you know, never really did anything about it until one day. She got a call from an adoption agency sort of thing, saying that her birth parents were trying to get in contact, and that they had went through so many different legal hoops to find her. And she agrees, and she takes me, and we go to meet them. And I still remember that day. I was about 8 years old. I met my biological grandparents on her side for the first time, and they're awesome people. They're really nice. What happened with them is that they gave my mom up for adoption because back when they had her, they were out of wedlock. It was not good to have a kid out of wedlock, something like that, like, you know, small town sort of thing, right? So they gave her up for adoption. Regretted it ever since, and were looking for her. But in the meantime, they had also split up. Went off to have different families, and then eventually got back together after divorcing their respective significant others. Essentially, my family's a little bit confusing, but it's one big happy family these days. And when they got back together, they started looking for her. And the weird thing about the story is that it turns out my mom had spoken to her biological father before on the phone. He was a lawyer. He was a pretty big lawyer, actually. And she was an insurance adjuster. And they had actually worked together on a case. And she actually took note of it because my grandfather's name is Barry. And he had a partner whose name was also Barry. So when my mom was speaking to him on the phone, she took note that it wasn't the same Barry as usual, and they even joked about it. And when my mom got the news from the adoption agency that her parents were looking for her and she saw the name, I won't say the full name, she saw the name Barry, last name, she's like, I wonder, and then she met him in person and it was actually him. So she had spoken to her biological father on the phone years before, and they had no idea. There's a lot more to the story than that. There's a lot more really weird instances where, like, they had probably gone to the same events, you know, just they were very, very close without realizing it. And even the fact that, like, you know, she had been adopted in BC, they had her in BC, but we all moved over to Ontario at some point. Literally, it's something that I think you could make a movie out of because of how there's so much weird stuff that happened there. But yeah, no, my mom now has her her adoptive parents who have both passed away, unfortunately, and her biological parents who are still here, and I got the benefit of a second set of grandparents on my mom's side, so more doting. And it was awesome. It was awesome. And there's a whole big family that I haven't even really had the chance to meet, to be honest, that I know of, that I was introduced to from like the age of, you know, 8 and onwards. So, yeah, no, that was it. It was pretty cool. Extra birthday presents, yeah. They said that they had like 8 years worth to make up for. So, that's my best story ever. I think it's not really involving me per se, it's more my mom, but so. Oh, we sell the movie rights to God, I don't even know. I'll make the movie. Would you give up the next Final Fantasy VII Remake if it meant you got a Wonderful Life remake? No. No. I love both of those games dearly. And A Wonderful Life, it even came first, but I am much more emotionally attached to Final Fantasy VII, so, yeah. My dad was adopted, and we were able to find his biological dad a few years ago. We met him and his family. Found his biological mom this year. We've only been able to talk to her on the phone because of COVID. That's really cool that you guys found each other again, though, too. That's really awesome. What games are next up on your docket now that No Kuni is done? So I kind of went over this a bit earlier, but we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, we're going to be playing Pokemon Snap. Those are the two new games to replace Stardew and No Kuni. And Story Season still, of course. Would you give up the Friends of Middletown remake for a Wonderful Life remake? Yes. I would. It wouldn't be a Wonderful Life if there's no Final Fantasy VII remake, exactly. I have a much weirder story, but it's not family friendly, so I'll tell you later after stream. I'm interested. What's the nastiest Bean Boozled flavor / flavors bean eater? For me, it's probably the wet fish. I hope the fish is, I mean, fish are usually meant to be wet. The dead fish, because I dislike seafood. I can't stand fishy stuff. It just, ugh. But I also didn't like the rotten egg or the barf. Wet fish. Would you recommend Ring Fit? I would. If you're struggling to stay active and you want to have something that will actually kick your butt, because it does, I'd recommend Ring Fit. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of, it's not story heavy in the slightest because, like, you know, you're working out, but there is a light story. There's stats and equipment and a skill tree and, like, you know, standard RPG stuff, but it's really fun. It's fun. Water is not wet. Oh god. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I know how you feel about Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I'm kind of worried about watching that stream. Will it be family friendly? It will not be family friendly, actually. So you guys get to see the full extent of me just fangirling. There will be screeching. There will be screeching, fair warning. Hey, Freaky Spirit, how's it going? Yes, Mendelin, yes. It's fun. Does the Ring Fit game still work if you have drifting Joy-Cons? So, for the most part, you're not using the control stick. You can, but you can also use motion to, like, go through the menus. So you could probably play with drift just fine. Depends on which direction you're drifting, but... yeah. Eat a bean, that's not a question. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I said only one. I said only one. This is the last one. You guys aren't getting any more out of me. Oh no. Oh no. I found a brown one. That might be dog food. Oh no, 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 no. I thought there wasn't any in here. This is my very first one. Oh, okay. I feel like I have to. What if it's dog food? It could also be chocolate pudding. Alright, alright. If it's dog food, I swear, you guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Okay, I'm gonna have my drink right. Do you guys mind if I spit it out? I haven't spat out one of these yet. I'm gonna have a tissue ready to spit this out if I need to. Cause, like, I really don't want to eat this. No, no, I'm not gonna eat it all, no. I'm scared. Oh, I have a bad feeling. Oh no, okay. It's chocolate! That was the only one I'm eating. Good. Aiden, oh no, what did I just read? Thought we were gonna see a "oh, dog food isn't that bad" reaction. I will say though, that was off-putting. That was off-putting because chocolate I don't associate with chewy, like a jelly bean. I don't know how I feel about that. But no, grass is the one that I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. Let me see. Any tips for bullet journaling? I suck at keeping up with it. When I first got into bullet off-putting, when I first got into bullet journaling, I was intimidated because I was like, I need to be creative and I need to draw and I need to make it like look really pretty, and I'm much more inclined to bullet journal if I don't put that expectation on myself, so that helped a lot. Literally, if you want to see, it's kind of empty. This is one page of my bullet journal. This is literally just a day where I or a page where I write down every single day of the month and I put down what I did that day. So I can look back and be like, I did this week, or this is what I have coming up this week. So that helped a lot. something like that. And I do stuff to help me, I use it to keep track, you know what I mean? And I also look at it in a way that, like, no one else is gonna read it. Someone else could read it, but no one else is gonna read it, because in my mind, I'm like, oh, it has to look perfect if someone else is gonna see it, but no one else is. And I know my spelling mistakes and my, you know, typos and stuff like that, so. You would actually eat grass. Toothpaste is better than some of the nice ones. Toothpaste is great, yeah. But not so much washy stickers to use instead. That's enough pretty for me. And, like, you know, I do simple things. Like, I have a mood and habit tracker that I use, which is really great. And then the rest of my, the rest of it is literally just like a daily tracker where, like, I'll write down what I need to do every day, and you can see the Club Tortimer streams. And Mike's birthday. So that's literally, like, that's how I bullet journal, and that's it. It's super simplistic. It's not overly pretty, and that it helps me keep on track, but it also doesn't overwhelm me. So, yeah, true. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. I enjoy bullet journaling. It keeps me on track, I feel like. Especially when I have a horrible memory. Doesn't have to be pretty, it has to work first. Exactly. Any tips for loving your body? I hate mine, and I feel like I weigh too much. I feel like realizing why you dislike it is a really important first step. And then not wallowing in it. Because I did that for a while. I was just like, I don't like how I look. I can't change this. And then, like, I went into, like, an episode. Lemon Blossom, hello, how's it going? Have you bullet journaled dyeing your hair purple? I will when I get to set up that appointment. Everything's closed here right now, so I can't actually, like, go to a hair salon. But that was important for me. Was realizing this is why I dislike it, not just in general. This is exactly what I want to change. And then slowly making the changes I need to, or the steps to make that change. Maybe dyeing it blue? That sounds fun. That's important to me, and that could be so many different things. It could, like, you know, it could be getting clothes that you feel more comfortable in, versus trying to wear clothes that maybe don't fit you quite right. Or improving your diet or your exercise, you know, stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be this huge undertaking. It can be little things here and there. Except again, realizing it doesn't have to stay that way is another. Exactly. That's so much better worded than what I was trying to say. Telling a friend about how when it's safe, I'd love to road trip to Montreal for poutine, and she was like, yes to Montreal, but no to poutine. And it turns out she's not big on potato. Mike's the same, and I don't get it. Out of all the people I end up dating, he doesn't like potatoes, you know? Like, they're amazing. Non-scale victories, yes. That's another thing. When I first started my mental, like, mini journey here to get into a shape that I am comfortable with, the scale was scary. So I did measurements, and it's a lot more accurate too. You see a lot more change that way. So this works for me. I can't speak for everyone else. Just reminding myself that any body breathing and living is normal. Yes, exactly. There is no standard. There is no perfect shape or size. That's why I'm your backup partner. We overcooked potatoes as a kid, so I don't really like them either now, but it depends on how they're made. That's fair. That's fair. Speaking of potatoes, do you like shepherd's pie? I do. The shepherd's pie I have, though, is with beef. I think some people have it with lamb, and I don't eat that. Boyfriend hates cheese. I'm a cheese lover, and I'm like, are you sure you're French? Oh no, I'm ugly and proud. Unless you're Donald Trump, you're stunning. Oh, goodness. But that would be my advice, honestly. Just realizing exactly what you're not liking, realizing that you can make a change for it, and then just working at it slowly, not just, you know, not huge steps, not like, you know, I need to lose this massive amount of weight, and then, like, you know, that's a big step, that's a big jump. Don't do that all at once. So, that would be for me. At least that's what I would say. Who's your favorite character in Kingdom Hearts? Axel. Is there anyone else? Why would I like anyone else? There's Axel. I mean, Roxas is cool, you know? But, like, Axel. Life questions with Crystal. That's what this day is for. That's what this day is for. There's Donald. Ew. Would you rather be 10 feet tall or 2 feet short? Probably 10 feet tall, because then I can at least still reach stuff for myself. You mean Axel Hearts? Yeah, I could still reach stuff for myself. If I'm 2 feet short, I couldn't reach like countertops and stuff. So, I'd rather be taller than shorter. Do you like any good characters from Kingdom Hearts 2? Eric, no. How dare you? He's also from Chain of Memories first, just saying, low-key. Why did you have to break Itsu's heart? Itsu has a heart? Questionable. No, I'm joking. I love Itsu. Why would I do that? Aw, merman. Have you answered my Life is Strange question? Yeah, I think I have, yeah. So I answered that I want to be in a better mental place before I start playing those games. Because it's an emotional journey and I don't want it to drag me too far down. Are you a Twitch mod? Have you ever been one? I've never modded for anyone on Twitch because I'm a shy bean and I lurk. That being said, I have told Andrew that I would help mod for him if he ever needed it. Which is probably a horrible decision on his part, but like, you know. Yeah, you can still ask questions, feel free. Feel free. You can do !AMA. Hi, hello. Yeah, no, I said for Andrew I would help out if he needed it. Horrible decision, but you know, it's up to him. If you could have one world in Kingdom Hearts, which would it be and why? Which, I'm assuming one that hasn't been in a Kingdom Hearts game yet? Treasure Planet. I know it's not like a singular world, so it's kind of awkward, but like the idea of Treasure Planet I think would fit really well with like the whole gummy ships and stuff. And Treasure Planet's underrated, it's really good. You can have a mod server whenever you want. I enjoy Treasure Planet a lot. That's probably top tier. Robin Hood would be another really cool one, I feel like. Part of me wants to say Star Wars. Part of me really doesn't want to say Star Wars, though. It's like this weird... could go one of two ways. So. Has to be like 4, 5, and 6 Star Wars. I don't want any of the others. We don't need any of that. Can I have a cuddle? Aw, Tiggs! That's so cute. I have a thing about PDA. You'll have cuddle after. I'm like that with Mike even. We don't... That's not something I do in public. Too underrated for my liking. Sora, I am your uncle. How simple is gaming? It's as simple as pressing start, although these days that's not as easy anymore because you have to find an older controller because new controllers don't have a start button anymore. My name's a little bit obsolete, unfortunately. Take me to the aquarium? Question mark. Always. Could you get your butt over to, Actually, that's Itzy. I take you all to the aquarium. Heck, I'll take anyone to the aquarium. Get your butts over to Ontario, well, I'll go over. When things are safe, don't come over here without, you know, when things aren't safe. It's you. I thought that was Rosie for sure, and I looked over and it says it's you, and I'm like, I'm here for it. I'll take it. I'll take anyone. Mod Sword can swipe foes and slice cheese. Twitch community meetup at Ripley's. The arrow of the start select button. I miss it. Same here. I loved all the intro screens where it's like press start and then you press A and it still works. Everyone to Ontario except that person who made her eat a bean when she didn't wanna. Simply press any button to start. Pretty much, yeah. Jelly juice I have, yeah. Pretty much I said that I've just been working on eating better and working out. Wait, Itsu. Okay, no, we gotta take you because you're the one who asked. Simply press home. Well, the channel ends. It's such a disappointment. Me and my friends still laugh about it to this day. Oh no. I'm in my car driving over. What's your address? Hear you say that's a bit nostalgic because of your old videos. Yeah. Who is it? Rosie, get out. No. Who's your favorite mod, my love? Rosie trying to suck up to me here with the my love nonsense. Oh. We're back up. That actually happened. That actually happened. Okay, wait, listen, let me tell you. I haven't wrote that. Was that you? There's a game called Temtem, and right when the game first came out, there's a couple issues, like there usually are. And one of them was, at the beginning, on the intro screen, it says, press any key to continue, and none of the keys were working. The game wasn't loading past the introduction screen. So it became a meme that, like, where's the any key? What did I do? Wasn't it you? Who was that? 90% of the questions are the mods trying to flirt with Crystal. We're just all flirting with each other. Can I ask? You're more than welcome to ask multiple questions. Feel free. Feel free. When will you play Simpsons Hit and Run? You should know by now. They put it on PC, I might be more inclined. Maybe we can make that happen. The chaos ensues. What's your thought about Luigi casually screaming Mario at the door and not opening it? It's a mood, because, like, have you ever gone up to a door and it's just, like, not opening and you're just, like, internally screaming? You're, like, at the very end of your rope that day. Like, say, for example, the doorknob is jammed. There we go. And you're just like, you're having a really bad day, and you get there and you're trying to open it, and you're just like internally screaming, except Luigi's doing it externally. That's my mood. Sims 3 streamer when? Sims 3 streamer when Sims 3 actually runs like a normal game on a decent, really, actually pretty good computer. Doorknobs. When the automatic door fails to recognize you as a human, the amount of times this happened to me. And then Mike comes by and it works, and I'm like, wow. I hate when my doorknob doesn't work. Does Mario not work? I think we removed that one. I think we removed that one for now. When you're pushing a pull door in panic mode, yes. Yes. Did my music stop? Okay, no, it's still going good. It was just like super quiet. I think I hate it more when it's the automatic paper towel dispenser or dryer. Oh yeah, and then you're like trying to wipe your hands underneath. That's always fun. You mentioned Ring Fit.
Daisy!
Jeez, Daisy. Hi. You mentioned Ring Fit Adventure, but what other types of workouts do you do? So I have like these really small, like, I think they're like 2-pound weights. They're like tiny. They're like these little pink dumbbells. That I used to use for arm workouts. You can tell I don't look at that. Look at my bingo wings. I don't do those anymore. I should. I tend to go out for long walks, and I normally wouldn't consider that a workout, but when I'm wearing my Fitbit, it says I'm in a fat burning zone, so I'm gonna say that that is a workout. And I really enjoy my walks too. They're really great. Other than that, I used to do Pilates and stuff. I don't do it anymore. I probably should get back into it. I tried not that long ago, and I was just like dead after one thing, so. Million Moss, how's it going? MCP, welcome back from that meeting. Standard people towel dispensers that are overfilled, and when you try to pull one out with your wet hands, you just tear through the paper. Yes, yes. 100% count my Watts class as a workout because I'm like dying by the time I get to my building. Yes, yeah. No, my Fitbit actually says that I'm working out when I'm out walking, so I'll take that. I'll take it. Walks are such a good workout. I think my legs are more toned than the upper part of my body. Yes, yes. Don't underestimate a good walk. Yeah. No, that's pretty much my primary workout. Before COVID, I loved to swim. I absolutely adore swimming, and we have the pool here, so I used to do laps. But obviously haven't been able to do that in a long time, so. It's Emmy, I hope that you enjoy your sub. No worries. Oh no, Lemon Blossom, that's the worst. What's the most Canadian thing you've ever seen? Okay, so this is kind of a bit of a dark story. If you're uncomfortable with... Actually, this sounds really bad when I say... Should I tell you guys this story? I don't know if I should tell you guys this story. Okay, anyone in here who's a bit squeamish about a dead animal, a wild one, fair warning. Pretty much, you can Google it. A couple years ago, I call them trash pandas, but a raccoon was found. Yeah, Ronald. A raccoon was found dead by the side of the street. Just as far as I know, natural causes. It didn't. I've seen pictures of it. I don't think it had like any external damage or anything. It was just gone. It happens. And usually we have animal services who are meant to take care of stuff like that, right? And no one was coming to pick up this raccoon body. So people started passive-aggressively leaving it flowers, and like they made like a little funeral for it. And it was all over social media, and it became like a meme here. It's a little raccoon friend. It was sad, because I love raccoons, but we have so many of them. And you can, fair warning, it is a dead raccoon. It looks like it's sleeping. You can Google it if you're really curious. It's a little bit morbid, sorry, but on the amount of animals that get killed by Trans-Canadian Highway, yep. A lot do. There's also a picture. I think this raccoon was alive. That's loud. I think this raccoon was alive. Hey, Animal Crossing. But there is a video and a picture going around of someone on a Segway holding a raccoon by the scruff of the neck and moving it because it was in a weird spot. And it's a really weird... It's just a guy in like, full Canadian winter outfit on a Segway holding a raccoon off to the side by the scruff of its neck, just moving it. And it was a time. It was a time. And that the UK don't have raccoons. I got so excited when I first saw a wild one in New York. I think you guys have more like... Do you guys have like foxes and stuff over there, I think? Your name is Gray. Your name's green down here, but red on my screen. That was a Canadian news highlight for a week, yeah. So that's probably the most Canadian thing I've ever seen. So, Iridian Gaming, hello, how's it going? Welcome on in. I absolutely love raccoons. I think that they're just, I don't know, they have these little grabby hands and these cute little faces, and they get into garbage and they're pests and they're menaces and they can be kind of nasty, but I love them. Natural human enemy here in the UK known as seagulls and pigeons. Yeah, we got those too. We got those too here. Foxes and squirrels, yeah. Badgers, pheasants. I think we have a lot of those too. I'm not sure about the badgers. We have raccoons in France, but badgers are more common where we live. We have foxes like to do their adult business at night. Yes, they scream and they make scary noises. Seagull equals dumpster ducks. They're cute until they destroy your trash on your front lawn. Yeah, we have special, this might be weird to you. I don't know if foxes will go through trash quite like raccoons do. Because raccoons have very, they have, little fingers and grabby hands. We're talking about raccoons, yeah. We have special trash cans here that have locks and, anti-raccoon measures, that are distributed by the city, and you have to have them. Because they will get into anything. If they can get into a trash can, they're in that trash can. And the last thing you want to do is find one of them hissing and angry at the bottom of your trash can. So 2 red squirrels. Oh, that's so cute. We usually have gray and black squirrels here. We don't really have red, at least where I am. Turkeys that will chase people around. Oh yeah, turkeys. Turkeys can be nasty. We have Canadian geese here. They're really nasty. Just realize how much we go off on tangents. We do, but that's really the fun of these streams. It's just having a conversation, right? We have foxes and hares and stuff. We had a raccoon climb up onto the second floor of a cabin we rented and just watch us in the hot tub. I think it wanted food. It may have been used to people feeding it. That I probably would have fed it. I'm really bad about that. We have a special food bin that we put uneaten, spoiled, or rotten food into to be collected. Yeah, like compost. And you lock it by flicking the handle up, and we have a brick on top. A fox managed to knock the food bin over and take out a chicken carcass that we had the night before for Sunday roast. That's pretty much what a raccoon will do. It is mewing moss, it is. I'm probably gonna have to try that. Once got hissed at by a goose. I never felt fear like that before. Geese are nasty. They're really mean. Alright, we'll see you soon. It'd be kind of calming, not gonna lie, especially after having a long day of classes. Yeah, I enjoy these. I enjoy these. I've seen them chase after cyclists. Oh no. I had foxes knock over the bin and go to town on it. I had to clean it all up. It took all morning. Yep. Think a raccoon at the bottom of a trash can is bad. Imagine a possum crawling through your dog door and eating your dog's food. Oh, goodness. But can the trash panda open the doorknob? That's gonna be what we're known for today, is it? We have coyotes here in Alabama. They get people's cats and dogs. Yes, we have coyote problems here too. It's actually a bit of an issue towards the outlying areas where people have to be careful about their small children, like very small kids, cats and dogs being outside in their backyards because coyotes will jump the fence and try to grab them. So it's a bit scary, but we are moving into their territory, to be fair. Boars are destroying the gardens where I live sometimes. Boars, wow. Fortunately, I never stumbled upon one. Oh, Spork was it? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Foxes are super clever. We have two types of foxes, the city type and the country ones. Country ones have fluffier fur than the city. If you guess you got a problem with me, I suggest you let that one marinate. Oh no. It is scary. Freaky Spirit, I don't know if I have. If you had to fight a goose or a swan, I know both can be really nasty. I'm scared of bigger birds in general, so I'd rather not fight either. Stealing dogs are in their backyards. Oh yeah, no, that's not good either. Makes it a little worse. They literally will kill cats and dogs in minutes. I always get so worried about cats. Yep. So scared about the coyotes. We have them here too, but definitely not that bad. It's really only in like outlying areas. But every year around a certain time, you will hear stories and like the government putting out issued warnings saying, you know, be mindful when you have your pets and children out in the backyard or outside in general. Like keep an eye on them because it's possible. My mom actually, speaking of scary wildlife, my mom, when she was younger, she had a small poodle type dog. She was a kid. And they were up at the family cottage. It was near a lake. And a big bird, I don't know what sort of bird it was. It was some sort of... I don't even know. Hydrate, I got you. Iguana, oh wow. That's interesting. My mom, her small dog, I think his name was Muffin. We had a Muffin. I had a Muffin growing up too. A small dog. And this bird swooped down and tried to pick up their dog. But the dog was a little bit heavy. It was actually quite a chubby dog. And it couldn't lift it. So it dropped it. But it had like talon or claw marks all up its back because that's where it had grabbed. So it was trying to take their dog. So that doggo being a little bit overweight probably saved its life in that instance. My mom also does have stories of, you know, they had family pets, and this is out in BC as well, who had gotten out and who had been lost probably to coyotes. So, which is so scary and so foreign to me because we don't let our cats don't go outside. That's just not a thing we do. That's defense mechanism against being abducted. Keep your dog safe, feed them cake. Oh no. Only pup cakes, though don't be doing like the human food. It's rare for birds to do that, but sometimes being chonky wins. Cat lets it bring us baby snakes to our garden doorstep. Needless to say, we're quite scared. Can you present yourself in French? Oh no, I'm scared. I can't. Oh no. I can only think of one sentence. I don't know if this counts. I only know how to say my name is Crystal. I have such anxiety over speaking French, you have no idea. Oh goodness. Falcons or hawks come out near our area. We have hawks actually that go around my apartment building, which is kind of neat. They're really big. Je m'appelle? I think it's just Je m'appelle Crystal. I don't think there's another word in between. I think Je m'appelle is my name is. I'm so sorry, I butchered it. I have such anxiety over speaking it because of just years of being told I'm horrible at it in school. You're bad at French, don't worry. I'm French, no pressure. Je m'appelle, yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Good. I take a French class in middle school and the teacher would never come over to me and I'd whisper my answer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been there. Je m'appelle Slim Shady. I give up and try and learn languages since I'm too anxious to speak. French was like hammered into me from such a young age, but it was done in such a mean way, unfortunately. It would be really great to learn another language, especially French here, because being bilingual where I live, you can actually get paid more for that. Not that it matters with what I'm doing right now, but, you know. Duolingo has those fake languages, like... Took French in high school, my French name was Sebastian. I never felt so fancy. I'll fight all those teachers, they're horrible. Yeah, no, my teacher... I had a really, really nasty teacher. For... I would have been grade 7, I think. Grade 7 French. She was a piece of work, and not just in general in French class, like just... Ugh. Are there parts of Canada or French and other parts that speak English, or does it depend on family? I think the entirety of Canada is bilingual French and English. Quebec, I think French is their main language, whereas here English is the main and then French is the secondary. I believe, Rosie can correct me. Here you have to take French from grade 4 until grade 9, and then you can drop it. My dad accidentally enrolled me in a French immersion school because there was 2 schools right next to each other. He went into the wrong one. So I learned French from kindergarten until grade 9, and I still... I had a lot of bad experience. Can I come to you French? I'll be very kind. I'd appreciate it. Stricter with the words, but she's really nice. My French teacher got fired for inappropriate student conduct. That's not good. Ooh, jelly juice. That might be an idea. What question got us all the way here? It was just, can you present yourself in French? Canada is bilingual, but all the provinces decide what's the main language. Quebec only has French, and New Brunswick is the only province that is officially... Oh, really? I don't even know that. We stand your dad being clumsy. Oh, he was... My dad was very, very clumsy. That's where I got it from, actually. 3 years of Spanish, high school. Got me nowhere. Yeah, I took 3 years of Spanish in high school, and now I'm taking Spanish again in college. I still cannot speak Spanish. Teacher kept talking about going to the bathroom. Aiden, what did I just read? I'm gonna skip the next question. Next question is a little bit too personal. How many cats have you had through your life? I have had... eight. I grew up with 2 cats who were older than me. My mom and dad adopted them both before I was born. There was Nipper and Ginger. A pure white cat who was part Siamese, who sounded Siamese. If you know the Siamese meow, you know exactly what he sounded like. And a small little girl named Ginger. She was a little orange tabby, and she never really grew. She was always small. She never really got bigger. So she was a very small little lady. And I grew up with them until I was about 8 or 9. Nipper passed away at 20, and Ginger at 18, so like kind of around the same time. Eric. And then my mom got me Tiger. And Tiger actually had a brother. He had a brother named Tom, so we had Tiger and Tom for a while. Tom got sick. I don't actually know what happened. I wasn't actually there, but he suddenly fell very, very ill And my mom, being a single mom, didn't have the money to pay for his treatment, so she gave him up to the Humane Society here on the condition that they would help him. And as far as I know, they did, and he was readopted. At least that's what I want to hope. And Tiger missed his brother. It was pretty sad. Because if you've had litter mates, if you've had kittens that have grown up together, they're very, very bonded. So that was kind of sad. And then a couple of years later, we had just had Tiger. We adopted Tika. And Tika was a little feral-born tortoiseshell kitten. She passed away like August last year at the age of oh god, 14, 15? And she was a small little lady. She was very shy. It took us a very long time to socialize her. And I think a milestone in little Tiki's life was she was bonded to me and my mom, because obviously we had socialized her from the time she was pretty small. But she was still very nervous. We couldn't walk around her without her running away in fear. We'd never stepped on or kicked her, nothing like that, of course, but she was still scared, especially of boots. She was horrified of boots. And the biggest accomplishment in her little life was having Mike come over. And I told him, I'm like, Tika's not used to men, first and foremost. She's never, it's just me and my mom. We don't have men in the house. Sad Animal Crossing boot noises. Exactly, Spork. Mike made it his mission in life to get Tika to appreciate him, or to come over and get a pet from him. And then one day, after about a year of him coming over, she did. And she loved Mike. She absolutely adored him. She'd come running when she heard him. She thought he was the best. And it was so nice to see her warm up to someone who wasn't us, and who was a man even. And she loved him. And it was really nice to see, and he absolutely adored her too. So it was really nice. A couple months after we adopted Tika, so she was still a baby, we adopted. We had an impromptu adoption, actually. You guys have heard about this before. One of my biggest pet peeves in life is people who adopt animals and then get rid of them when they no longer are interesting. I understand rehoming animals if your life situation changes, if you can't provide for the animal, so many other reasons, but the fact that they're no longer cute and small, oh, it angers me. And unfortunately, we have a family friend who does that. So we adopted Kitty. We did not name her. From these people. Essentially, they brought over Kitty one morning, and they're like, could you cat sit for a while? We're going on a trip. And we're like, cool. And she never left. She stayed with us for the rest of her life. She was chill with Tika. It's really funny. Tiger was great with all the cats. He said something nasty to Kitty when she first came in. He hissed her. Because I think in his mind, he was like, all right, you brought in one kitten. Why did you just bring in another one? But he was really, really good with all of our other cats. He was like the best example. Adopting puppies over lockdown. Now there's apparently been a huge backlog of people no longer wanting their puppies. Oh, it bothers me. I have so much to say to people like that. Being picked up when he moved in a few years ago, and now she tolerates me when I do it, and she doesn't try to bite when I trim her nails. Yes, I love to see improvement. That trip never ended. Yeah, so we adopted Kitty, and we had Tiger, Tika, and Kitty for a very, very long time. Until I was about 16. And I, why is my phone going off? Who are you? What is this? I don't know what that is. And I got some money for my birthday. I got some money for my birthday from my grandparents, and I didn't really know what to spend it on. It's me, hi. And around that time, my mom and I had been going to it was like a very small, like mom and pop pet shop, that was in a mall nearby here. Because I had a guinea pig. I had a guinea pig named Mr. Miles at the time, named after Miles Edgeworth from Ace Attorney. And we were going there to buy these big, like, not crates. I don't even know what you, packages? I don't know what you call it, like these big things of bedding, like of wood shavings for the guinea pig crate. And you have a guinea pig called Cookie. I love guinea pigs so much. They're my favorite smaller animal. They're just like the sweetest beans. And you got her, Simp. I am. Alright, Benjamin, we'll see you later. Have a good rest of your day. And at this pet store, my mom and I kept seeing this little calico girl in one of the display windows. And she was a really pretty calico. She had the calico markings on her head and on her tail. The rest of her was pure white, except for a little black spot on her side. Just a perfect little circle. And my mom and I saw her, and she always looked really sad. She never, you know, the other cats in the pet store would, like, you know, go up to the front of the crate and, like, you know, kind of flirt with you a bit, and, like, you know, make a big fuss of you, but she never would. She always hung back. She was shy. She was nervous. And I always would go in there and say hello to her, and it had been months she had not been adopted. And she wasn't a kitten. She was, like, not a year old yet. She was in that, like, weird teenage stage. And I always said to my mom, I'm like, if I ever have the money, I'm going to adopt her. My mom's like, all right. And then one day, after my birthday, I had the money. And I went in there and I turned to my mom and I'm like, can we adopt her? And she's like, sure. I think my mom had fallen for her by that time too. And so we took home Kiara. She was being an angsty teenager, yeah. The guy at the pet store was actually so happy that we were adopting her because she was really friendly. It's just she was shy. So she didn't really, like, you know, she didn't go up and introduce herself to people when they came up to the window. No one really wanted her. So he was so happy that we were taking her. He just, like, gave us all this stuff for her, like toys and all that stuff for free. It was really nice. And we brought her home, and she's obviously still here. She's been with us ever since. She's a very delicate lady. She doesn't like intense pets. Like, you know, she's very, I don't know, she wants loving, but she wants it her way. She's not like Tiger. She won't just, you know, take anything. And she's still around. And then number 8, last July, I had been looking to adopt. Cats are honestly such amazing pets. They are. Is this? No, we're not listening to Lavender Town. There we go. That's better. Number 8, Ollie, or Oliver. I've been looking for, I've been wanting to adopt, like Duchess from Aristocats, pretty much. That was Lavender Town. That was actually, Gen 2's Lavender Town. That was Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I've been in the market for a kitten. And then through research, through looking around online, I found out that most places don't, at least here, do not adopt out single kittens because they would rather have pairs. It's for socialization, it's for entertainment, and I couldn't handle 2 kittens. So I started to look for slightly older cats, and I had 2 requirements. I wanted them to be very friendly, preferably, because we had just lost Tiger, and he was the epitome of friendly. He was just a people cat. That's what he was. He was like a teddy bear in cat form. And the other requirement was he was good, or this cat would be good with other cats. And unfortunately, I didn't really get both with Ollie. I had gone through so many different places. I had applied for so many different cats. And I had found one. It was a black cat. I was actually particularly looking for black cats because I know they don't get adopted nearly as much. And I've always wanted one. I had applied for one. I think its name was Shadow or Shade or something. And this nice lady got back to me and she's like, I'm sorry, that one was just adopted. You got 0 to 3, so well done there, yep. She's like, that one has just been adopted. Is there anyone else who you're interested in? And I'm like, okay, this is the first person I've actually had any contact with. Because most of the time it was an automated message saying, sorry, that one's already taken. So I looked on their website and I saw this picture. I don't have the picture, but I can bring you a picture of Ollie. There's my boy. It's just this big orange boy with a shaved leg. I think right leg was shaved. And I read into his backstory. His backstory at the time was that he had fallen from a third-story balcony and had broken his leg. We're not sure that's actually what happened. We think it may have been something a little bit less innocent, because of how he acts these days. But I fell in love with his story, and I'm like, I need him. I'm gonna take him. So I did, and unfortunately because of COVID, I didn't actually get to meet him before I adopted him, which made me really anxious. But I went, and on July 28th last year, I remember the day, I took him home, and I don't know, he's been a handful. We think he was probably abused in his past home because of a lot of different, like, little cues that he's given us. We also know that the whole leg injury, the broken leg, was super traumatic. But he's getting better. Every day he's getting better, so, I'm gonna go smack the people who did that. We found out, actually, that the people who did that are probably a lot closer to us than we initially thought, just based on where he was adopted from, which angers me. But he's with us now. You know, we're not gonna give up on him or anything like that, and, yeah. He is cat number 8 in my life. He can be the sweetest boy, and he can also be a little chaos in cat form, and he can also be really, really nasty. He can bite, he can hiss, he can scratch, he can just be a bully. But we think that's because of past reasons, so we're working with him. And also a chicken, yeah, he resembles a rotisserie chicken from the back. He's a big boy. But yeah, that is my 8 cats in my life. And each of them had their own personalities, each of them had their own stories, each of them I have different memories of them, and they're all very, very different cats, so it was great having them if I don't have them anymore, or still having them, and being woken up at 3 in the morning by Ollie having a party like he did last night. He has his reasons for being defensive. Exactly. We're trying to break down the defenses and show him that, like, you know, he does not have to worry about us. I got so confused thinking we were in 2020 still. Isn't that weird? Would you always have pets in your life? I hope so. I've never gone a day without a cat in my house. There's never been a single day that I have never had at least one cat. And I don't really want to break that. Mike keeps saying, you know, if in the future you want other pets like guinea pigs or whatever, you know, we can't have cats. And I really... Is this lavender? Let's move on to the next volume. I don't want to do Lavender Town. There we go. I hope to continue that, but Mike's kind of indifferent about it, so if you ever get a pupper, I really want a pupper. Very much so. Not where I live right now and not with my current schedule, but in the future when I have more time for it, then yes. But it's happy. Guinea pigs and cats, I don't think would go well. I've had guinea pigs and cats before, that's the thing. I've had them, it was fine, but I respect Mike's wishes on that, so. Lucy's the same way, where you talk to her before petting her, and she... Yeah. Yeah, Brandon. Aw, Starling! Thank you so very much for the 9-month resub. Very nice, thank you. Jelly and Bean, that sounds so cute. I love food names for pets. None of my pets are named after food. Both of my pets, actually, Kiara and Oliver, are named for Disney movies at the moment, so there's also that. Anyway, sorry, that was a huge tangent. Dogs in 10. So our dog's 10 while I live with my parents, and while they're getting older, I think he'll be our last, which is very sad to think about, but I walk everyone else's dog. He'll get extra love, yeah. Tiger did meet Kiara. He did. Tiger was around Tika, Kitty, and Kiara, and I like to say that Tiger was the good influence on all of them. When we first adopted Kiara, she wouldn't come out from under the bed, she didn't trust us to pet her, and then we introduced Tiger into the room. She was hiding underneath my bed at the time. We brought Tiger in after a couple days, and he, you know, wasn't interested in her at all. He just wanted to sit there and be pet by us. So she saw him getting pets, and she's like, that looks kind of nice. I might come out and try that. He was, like, the best cat for socializing other cats, which is why I kind of wish we had him with Ollie, but I also wouldn't want Ollie to beat him up because Tiger was getting very old. So, he's being treated like a king and he knows it. Hey, random. He was a cat whisperer. He was a good boy. I always used to say he would be the perfect like pet shop cat, or like, or bookstore. Have you guys ever been in a bookstore or a pet shop that had like a resident animal that stayed there that wasn't adoptable? He would have like been at his prime doing that because he loved people. He'd go up to anyone. Someone could probably try to come in here and rob us, and he'd go up and ask for pets. So, he was the friendliest bean. Show the cowering Ouija up close. Cowering. Oh, that one? I don't want to get up and get it, but I do have a stream moment video that has it in it that I can show you guys later, if that works. I do have a stream moment video that I want to share with you guys, so. I was like, what cowering Ouija? That was given to me by Pepper, I think, for my birthday. And I actually attached him to my chair using this thing, and he was sitting on my shoulder for my birthday stream, so. How simple is... Wait. That's a repeat question. When you play The Sims 3, which traits would you give yourself? You can look them up if you don't remember the list. Myself? Like if I'm making myself? I don't remember the traits. Did you get Pokemon Snap? I did. I'm not gonna eat a bean. Show my birthday present? I want to hear it. I don't want to get up and get it. I can grab it later though, maybe. Randomly change the /me to not color your message anymore. It just italicizes it. Ooh, rainbow cam. Let me see here. Traits for The Sims. Let me look them up really quick. It's 5 traits, right? Pretty sure. Okay. I can see them here. Nurturing? Probably. I like to think I am, at least. Clumsy would be my second one. Oh god, I kind of want to do light sleeper, but I probably do neat instead for my third one. Oh no, Eric, I don't know about that. I don't want to get sick on beans again. Neat would be my third one. Is there like a shy one, or is it just loner? Shy. No, shy is the fourth one for sure. Oh no, Eric. I don't know if I want to eat beans, but I appreciate it. That one, Joseph, our Radiant Gaming, Little Spring Roll, Ozelia, I think it is, and Brittany Hitch. I hope that you enjoy your subs. Thank you so very much for those. Thank you. You guys spoil me. And then the fourth one would probably be like socially awkward or animal lover, actually. I think animal lover would be the last one, probably. Those have been my traits. I hope that counts for what you wanted. I like how the next question is just Strimmer, question mark, and then the username is Strimmer, question mark. Oh goodness, random. Let me see here. If you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why? So here's the funny thing. I know a lot of people would be like, oh, I go with, like, you know, my favorite celebrity. I'd be too shy for that. That sounds horrifying. I don't want to, like, I love Alan Rickman as much as the next person, and Tim Curry. I'd never ever go up to them. I'm too scared. I'd probably say with my mods. Does it have to be one person? If it's not one person, I say my mods. If it is one person, I'd say Mike, because I haven't seen him in a while and I miss him. Means more food for you. Alive, I'm not dining with a dead body. But yeah, no, those are my answers. If I was not shy, Alan Rickman alive, not dead, and Tim Curry because I am so fascinated by both of them. Or oh, what's his name? He's in Lord of the Rings. He also did the voice of Diz in Kingdom Hearts. Oh no! What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee. Because I read recently he had a very interesting life. How long is the rainbow for? 5 minutes, I think. And why is it your wife? See, I feel like I have to choose Rosie for that because we've already said we're gonna go out for dinner. So. Yeah. What are your favorite food and drinks? I love Coca-Cola. At least I used to. I've had it recently, and it just doesn't taste the same, so I think my taste buds might be changing. Probably like just fries or mashed potatoes. I like potatoes. So, it's probably my favorite food and drink. Christopher Lee, you went to Kingdom Hearts before Dracula and Count Dooku get out. I mean, can you blame me? I mean, you can, but I'm not gonna accept it. Don't like soda such as he drinks, that's fair. If the mods were to have a big dinner together, I'm imagining it would look like the one scene from Lord of the Rings. Have you played Earthbound or Mother 3? What do you- oh, god. Okay, never played Mother 3, still trying to get around to that. Earthbound I have, and I loved it. I love everything about Earthbound. I'd love to stream them. I don't know how many people would be interested in watching me play them. But, I really like Earthbound. I love the idea of, it's a very, oh, there we go, it's off. It's a very kid-friendly looking story, very cute graphics, but it deals with more mature subject matter, which I think I've always really liked the idea of that. And like, it's done in a very subtle way. So like, you know, you could play it as a kid and not notice it, you could play it again as an adult and then suddenly notice all these weird things about it. So, that's probably my answer for that one. If you were offered a job to work on the Animal Crossing team, but you were for some reason asked to stop streaming it forever, would you say yes? No. No. I feel like I have ideas for Animal Crossing. I don't feel like they'd be incorporated. There's a fire truck going by, I'm sorry if that's loud. I also don't... I'm so sorry for that noise. I'd also... It does have a fan translation. Yeah, I really want a real one, but I'll probably play the Flam one. I don't feel like my ideas would be heard, and I also don't want- I don't ever want to work on a game because of the audience, unfortunately. There's so much negativity, I know I probably wouldn't handle it well, unless I never went on social media. So imagine putting your heart and soul into a game and you're really proud of it, and then you sign on to see people just like absolutely bashing it because there isn't a pigeon in it. Just putting it out there. Putting it out there. A bad child rather than for a child. And that describes it perfectly, yeah. Mic drop. Fall Guys Twitter comes to mind. Yeah, I never ever ever want to do that. I mean, take me to the aquarium too. I'll take you all to the aquarium. We're gonna have a Simply Press meetup at the aquarium. Have you ever done horse riding? If so, do you have any stories about it? I went once, and my story about it is that I think the word is a saddle sore. I was sore the day after, and I had to go back to school and do what we called the fitness challenge, and I had to do stairs, so walking repeatedly up and down a bench. Does that make sense? And doing that after horse riding for the first time was painful. I also found out that I have a very strong appreciation for horses. They also terrify me. Not because it was mean or anything like that, just because that thing could kill you. But I love looking at them, I want to pet them, I want to make a big fuss of them, but I have a lot of respect for something that could do serious damage. Rosie, enjoy your lunch. So, their teeth scare you. Yeah, I had a friend who fell off one day. She loved horses. She was like the horse kid, if you know what I mean. And the horse stepped on her arm and just completely ruined it. So yeah, no, I have a very strong appreciation for horses. I keep my distance. Appreciate from a distance, respect their space. But that's my thing with a lot of animals, though. I love animals to death, but like, you give them the respect they deserve. I know you were joking about it, but would you actually consider some sort of maybe a bit small and when the pandemic is over? I like the pandemic. I think it's Snacks on Twitter who says panini. No, is it panini? They say something funny and it amused me. Did you fall off? Oh no. I'd love to, and I know that I'd love to. But I also know that I'd be the most awkward and shy bean in the world. Because people scare me. And I'd probably get used to it and be more comfortable eventually. I'm scared to meet Rosie. I'm scared to meet all the mods eventually. I know I will one day, but I'm horrified by the idea of it. Bean? No, we're not eating. I don't know. I'd love to. I honestly would. I just need to get over the anxiety of it. So, I'm gonna stop saying bean, you guys. There we go, turn that up a bit. Everyone should be scared of my presence. Apparently Rosie is asking Itsu to date her. Rosie, I know that you went to get your lunch, but are you cheating on me? Or is this Itsu asking Itsu to date Itsu? Smite the beads. Let's see here. Do you like Pingu? I like Pingu. I don't like that cursed episode of Pingu. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, man, oh man, you should go check it out, because that's nightmare fuel, and it scared me as a child, and I'm glad that it wasn't just me who was scared of it, it scared other people as well. Newt, newt. I liked Pingu. I liked Pingu a lot. I thought it was great. Will you be playing Hoko Life? Very similar to Animal Crossing, but with farming. I've never heard of it. First I'm hearing of it. I'm actually gonna go Google that because I don't even know what it looks like. Let me go see. Never seen it besides the memes. I used to watch it like legitimately as a kid. First episode. There's one episode that has a giant walrus, and it's just disturbing. It has a mustache and it eats his bed. It's scary. It's like a nightmare scene. Oh hey, this looks really cute. This is my very first time hearing about this game. This is adorable. I had never heard about it. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Hey Tinkerbell, how's it going? I think it's kind of creepy and weird. I think all the stop motion stuff has like just a slight creepy edge to it, but it's so fascinating too. Working and sleeping a lot for sure. Next question. Would you rather every time you kiss a frog they become a human, or every time you kiss a human they become a frog? Every time I kiss a frog becomes a human because I don't kiss frogs. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing that. Comes out this summer. I'm gonna look into it. Stop me from watching Pingu when I was younger because it was making me cheeky. Really? That's funny. Pingu's Dreams, I think, is that what it's called? You like frogs? I mean, I have nothing against frogs, but I'm not gonna go up and kiss them. So. Not to mention, I kind of like, you know, Mike, and I don't want him to be a frog. What about both? You can turn people back and forth. I don't. No, I'm gonna drop that one. I'm just gonna. I'd say the frogs that I didn't have to worry about it. Why is this Rosie? Will you date me? Itsu asking now. I'm so confused. Would you prefer all soup to taste like cardboard or all cardboard to taste like soup? All cardboard to taste like soup because that's an upgrade. Because you know what that means. Certain ice cream cones, sorry, would taste like soup because you cannot convince me that there are some ice cream cones that are cardboard. Changed my mind. Yeah, I'd eat my Amazon box. Extra fiber. Ooh, spork. I hope that goes well. Will you marry me? I can promise you that's not how Mike's gonna ask. Strimmer. That's not a question, you guys. We're almost to the end of this list, by the way. Do you have a trigger word? I don't even know what that is. No? I don't know. I'm not sure. Are you a girl? No, I'm a potato, clearly. Gosh. Who asks these kind of questions? Obviously, I identify as a potato. Thank you. Watch the first 30 seconds of a Pingu episode. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. It is weird. It's good, but it's weird. A word that just sets you off. I don't really feel like I do. Nothing, like, extensive, at least. The last one is just literally, hey, Strummer. Hey, CNH, Strummer, when? I don't even have to— oh, wait, there's more questions. Never mind. ACNH, probably later on today, because I actually recorded some Rose View yesterday. I need to render that. I now know you're a potato. You're welcome. You're welcome. Are you and Rosie dating? Online we are. Online we are. She has a husband and I have a long-term boyfriend, so that's, it's going well. It's going well, all things considered. One day we'll meet in person. We'll see if it actually works IRL. I'm joking, by the way. Will anyone date me? I'm assuming not me, like the person in who's asking. I don't know. Probably forbidden love. ACNL stream when? Years and years and years from now. I'm gonna say. Gotta go and spread more love, but want to stop here first. Spread the pixie dust. I love it. I love it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. What's your favorite pizza topping? Cheese. Just add more cheese to it. That's all you need in life, really, right? What's your sexuality? I'm bisexual. I'm bisexual. I don't really talk about that stuff very much. Let me turn this down a bit. There we go. I have had a long-term relationship with Mike. We're coming up for 5 years together. I'm super happy, but I've always just been open to anything, really. But at the same time, I'm not really one to talk about it very openly. I'm of the mindset that it only matters to my partner. I don't bring it up to my friends. Unless someone asks me directly, I don't bring it up. I don't believe that applies to everyone else. That's just me. So if you know, are loud and proud about it, that's cool. That's cool. Just personally, I don't really talk about it because it shouldn't matter to anyone else but my partner. So, not these men holding you and Rosie back from your relationship flourishing. Would you announce quite soon after Mike proposes that he did, or would you wait for a while? I don't really know. I don't really know. I feel like that's so far off. I have not even really thought about it, to be honest. Sexuality is so obvious. People knew before I did. I love that. Oh, God. Okay. I just see the last couple of questions are literally just Bean? Question mark. I think someone asked like 10 times, and I have a feeling I know exactly who that is. Don't label myself. I do have a preference as a male for men to an extent, but if I'm happy with whoever I'm with, then that's that regardless of gender. Exactly. Exactly. That's kind of the way I like to think of it, too. Do you like Jolly Ranchers? What flavor? I actually hate Jolly Ranchers. I had too many of them as a kid. My worst flavor is watermelon. I hate that simulated watermelon taste. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a party pooper, but I don't like Jolly Ranchers. If I had to have a flavor, it'd be blueberry. Or like the blue one. Raspberry, maybe, whatever it is. How long can we add to this list to keep stream going? 30-hour stream? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you guys can keep going. But we don't get to play Jackbox this afternoon if you keep me going, so if you want to play Jackbox with me on the Discord, we gotta stop at some point. You don't like watermelon flavored most things. They never, like, watermelon is a really weird taste, and I don't really feel like it translates into candy. And I can appreciate their attempt to do it, but it never works. I like my men like I like my women. Cute and nice, there you go. Yeah, stop eating so many Doritos. It's starting to taste real bland, and I hate that because I absolutely love Doritos. You space them out a bit. Strim the strimmer? Am I not strimming? What am I doing? Am I not live? Who am I talking to? I like my men like I like my women. Human. That's always a good start. Okay, I'm gonna skip past all these. Chicken nuggies? Question mark. I haven't had a chicken nugget in a while. Did I tell you guys that I once got really bad food poisoning from McDonald's chicken nugget? I'll never forget that day. I was so sick. And it took me many, many years. I only started eating McDonald's chicken nuggets again for the first time maybe like 4 years ago. Yeah. So I'm still, I will not go out of my way to order them. If Mike orders them, because he tends to, with his meal, and he wants to share them, you know, I'll eat them. But, like, I don't go out of my way for them. Spork. Oh, goodness. Don't tell Pepper. Eat a freaking bean already. I ate two. I can replay it for you, though, if you want to see it. We could, like, get a clip going and you can watch it repeatedly. My drink's almost done. This is a sad time. I also have all these strawberries in it. More beans, no. Worst food poison I ever had was from peach. Peach salsa. I love peaches, but peach salsa all loud. No, I have not even heard of that before. Never had Starbucks, not gonna lie. I hadn't until a couple years ago. I'm very new to this still. I still don't know the sizes. Yeah, no, that was probably the worst food poisoning I've ever had. I also got it one time from Tim Hortons here, which is our, like, big coffee chain. Mike got it too. And that was not nearly as bad, but it was pretty gnarly. McDonald's needs a bigger veggie menu, so I never eat anything other than potatoes. I was actually, my mom, we were bad last night. We ordered KFC, which has also given me really bad food poisoning. Thankfully it didn't yesterday. And I was looking at their menu. We were ordering off Uber Eats. They have a lot more veggie stuff than they used to, which is kind of cool. And I was really tempted to try it, but I also don't want to make my mom spend her money on something I might not eat, so I don't know. You had what? I had KFC last night. My mom really wanted it, so I was just like, okay. I like this one. How do you pronounce, and then I'm not gonna say it, but it's the name of a certain device that I don't want to trigger in everyone's houses. That's a funny one. I see you. Not a question, but you should learn how to sew or knit and add to a blanket for every sub. That's a cute idea. It's a cute idea. I've actually been trying to think of stuff I want to do for the subs. My idea so far has been like stickers, but I don't know where I'd put them, so that's as far as my little pea brain got. Wonderful Cuban dance party inside my stomach. Device nameplates. Crocheting is very easy to pick up. I might look into it because I have been looking for something like to do with my hands when I'm watching stuff. Alien capsule that you can get in Stardew Valley. Mine just got broken out. So there's a cutscene somewhere for it. I think I missed it. It isn't. There isn't a cutscene. It just happens one day. Yeah. So now you have some creature probably wandering around your farm. That's Suri. 44 months. That's a ridiculous amount of time to spend here. Thank you so much, Matsuri. I hope you're having a good day. I honestly don't know what the device you're talking about is. It's a, it's an Amazon device? It's an Amazon device that you can be like, hey, blank, tell me the weather. Like, it's one of those. Yeah. I could have typed it out, actually. That's a good idea. Is this not a question? It is a question. but it's not one I really have a good answer for. Because it's like a yes or no. Just got off work. Amazon? No, I said Amazon. I'm sorry. Speech impediment. And just me stumbling over my words. Alright, do you guys have any more questions, or is this it? Guys, I'll give you another couple minutes here. Get them in, and then if you guys want, we can watch the new Stream Moments video together. It's not going to be out on YouTube for everyone to watch just yet, so you guys actually get the very first sneak peek of it, aside from the Patreons who got it earlier this morning. Well, Metzer, I don't think I am, but I appreciate that. Early access. Rosie, welcome back. Rosie, are you trying to date Itsu? Do you like plants? Yes, but I'm also allergic to them, so like from afar. No, I'm dating you. Mega lurker for the past few weeks, but I wanted to pop in and say hi. Hi, how's it going, Heidi? I hope things have been good on your end. Ever played Binding of Isaac? I like watching it. I don't know if I'd ever play it. Give me a second. What happened? I don't know, you were hitting on its in my questions. Hey, Lemongrass, I hope you've been enjoying your lurk. Who are you and why are you here? That's a good question. I don't know. Someone help. I just kind of hit a couple buttons and suddenly there's people talking to me from all around the world. My least favorite color? You didn't even ask that in the right box. You asked that in a different box. Anyway, least favorite color? I don't think I really have one. I'm not huge on, like, green. Certain greens I'm not big on. Potato has achieved consciousness, became streamer. It sounds like an achievement. Ate food and like cooking at school at 8 and now your stomach hurts! Oh no. Do you drink extremely quietly or do you mute your mic? Because it's been over a year now, I still get confused how you can mute a mic so quickly. Noise gates. It won't pick up something that's below a certain sound level, so you don't hear certain things. I try to get it so that it mutes my sniffing, because I'm constantly having allergies. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so it means you can't hear me doing that. Or awkward throat noises, usually you can't hear those either, thankfully. Oh, was it, Rosie? Oh, goodness. I feel like the amount of flirting increases every stream, and honestly, I'm here for it. What game are you looking forward to playing when it comes out? Pokemon Snap! I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Let's see. If I copy and paste the B-movie script, would you read the whole thing out loud? No. That was easy. What are your favorite fish in Animal Crossing? The red snapper and the bared knife jaw. I like those too. Do you like cooking? If so, what are your favorite recipes? I love cooking. I've recently learned that. That's actually the other thing I've been kind of doing over the last couple years, is learning how to cook more different kinds of recipes. It's my favorite thing to make? That's a good question. I like making food that others like, if that makes sense. Like, I know that sounds kind of obvious. Like, if I'm making it, I like anything I make, usually, hopefully. But if someone else likes it, that makes me happy. So my favorite thing, I think, is whenever I make something that Mike's like, oh yeah, this is really good. Because Mike's default is, this is okay. So if I can get him to say, oh, this is really good, then I've succeeded. I hate eating my own food sometimes, I don't know why. So I think in that regard, I've made homemade crunch wraps, like crunch wraps from Taco Bell. I've made them homemade. I think they're better than Taco Bell. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, you know, I'm proud. And Mike really liked them. So that would be my answer for that one. What is the answer to life? I don't know, probably potatoes. Is Itsu dating me? Rosie. I don't know who's dating who. I think we're all just dating each other. All the mods are just... Oh, goodness. Make breakfast crunch wraps all the time. Everything is better than Taco Bell. Any homemade taco is better than Taco Bell. Let's just be real. Probably a bit more healthier than Taco Bell, yes. I'm eating, I'm not typing questions. Oh goodness. Help me. Man, that's a mood. I don't know what you need help with though. You gotta be a bit more specific than that. Please give a long monologue on how potatoes are wonderful. I feel like that should just be like a given, you know? I feel like that should just be like, you know, we should all know that. And if you don't know that, I'm dating someone who doesn't know that, but like, we should all know that. Would you vlog if you traveled? Probably. I used to do like proper, like, you know, hold up my phone, talk into it sort of vlogs when I was a bit younger. And that was fun, but it was only around my bedroom. So it'd be fun if I went out and I could do that a little bit more. Hoi 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 hoi. Do sound commands in boss battles bother you? Do you mean like the sound commands that you guys get to use in my channel? Does that bother me mid-boss battle? Or do you mean like sounds during boss battles in general? Sunday vlog day, yet. Throwback. I don't mind you guys doing the sound commands. If I did, I wouldn't have them. I think there's a time and a place, so if it happens during a cutscene. Like my ultimate goal someday is to set it up so that my stream deck can do two things during cutscenes, during games. If I'm doing like the full screen, it would mute sound commands and it would also remove my camera and chat from the window. And then I could press it again to turn everything back on. That is like the ultimate goal, but I can't set that up right now because Stream Deck is silly. So.
Hi, I'm Daisy!
Hi, Daisy. Oh, I'm sorry, Metzer. Yeah, we got rid of the Mario one. Davey? What's more likely to happen first on stream? Sonic Stream Part 2, Xenoblade, Random Getting Banned, or Horizon Zero Dawn? Like how Random Getting Banned is an option. You know what? Probably Sonic, I have to think. Probably Sonic. Gets killed by Redacted. Oh, goodness. Are you mad at me, Crystal, for cheating on you with Itsu? Okay, who's impersonating Rosa? You guys stop that. Be nice. I don't know what that one says because that's definitely not in English, but that's okay. That's okay, I can't answer it. How many potatoes could a potato mash if a potato could mash potatoes? Probably like one. Probably like one. It's a very scientific answer. Will you ever play Horizon Zero Dawn? I mean, I have it. I own it now, so probably. You can also actually... It's the second PS4 game in from the top. That's actually Mike's copy of Horizon Zero Dawn. He has the alternate cover on it. I know, Andrew. Isn't it weird? I screaming, I'm Jonas. Mini potatoes. Oh, did he post the non-English one? Okay, good. I'm impersonating myself. One day I'll steal Rosa away just to throw myself into the dating drama. Why do you love potatoes so much? You know what, that's actually, like, logistically, I don't know. I don't have a good reason. I've always loved mashed potatoes, and I think it just kind of stemmed from there. I just identify with them on, like, a basic level. Should we start a religion centered around potatoes? I mean, we already have a religion centered around Bob, and around, Iggy, and around Luigi, so I think a potato isn't that far of a stretch. Would you ever play Persona 5 Strikers on stream? I'd probably play Persona 5 on stream before I play that one. So, we'll see. Cheesy mashed potatoes. Oh, so good. Okay, best meal plate. Literally, yeah, just a plate of mashed potatoes. Nothing else. I will eat that forever. Crystal was a potato in her past life. I'm still a potato. What are you talking about? Religion around it, too. Bob Tato. Cult around Ollie and Kiara. Potatoes are versatile, they are. Tell Rosie I'm already spoken for. What's happening? Someone just wrote Popcat. Strimmer dates Strimmer? Man, I don't know how people do that, like low-key. I know a couple different streamer couples. Both personally and not personally. And it's like, How do you both live in the same, like some of them stream at the same time. What is your internet? Tell me more. How do you not have like twice the internet issues, twice the tech issues, twice the cable management issues? How do you do such things? Have you heard or seen the potato cake? I have not. Mike recently, a couple of years ago, informed me of the existence of potato pancakes, and I still want to try them. So, I should stop swinging on my swivel chair. That might be an idea. They live in Quebec. True. A lot of them have more than one internet connection. That's probably it, yeah. Some people are able to function as adults. No, I don't know how they do it. My boyfriend streams and I just started streaming for fun because you got fiber. Yeah, I want fiber really badly. My internet is horrible here, by the way. If anyone doesn't know, I have 50 up and 10 down. And that's what I stream off of. I really need better internet because it would make uploading to YouTube so much faster. Potato cakes are so good. Let me see here. What's your favorite bird? I can't remember if it's cockatiels or cockatoos. One of them is smaller than the other, but I like the little like comb thing they got. Like the little yellow like sticky up part. I think they're cool. 10 uploaded, you can stream it. Yeah, 10 upload. I'm on a wired connection too, so that might help. I probably take my mom's entire internet to do this, but should I tell my internet? Rosie, I think the last time I heard about your internet, I cried. So, cockatiels are a smaller one, yeah. I like them. They're cool. There's also a video of a bird on the floor. I don't know what type. It might be a cockatoo or a cockatiel. Cockatiel, I guess, if it's smaller. And it's stomping on the floor. Does anyone know the video I'm talking about? It's one of my favorite videos of all time. Because it's a mood, and it's literally just these little, like, bird tippy taps as it stomps. And it's really funny. I have 100 upload, and it hates when I stream more than 720. That's weird. I wonder if our settings are just really different. Wait, the speaking one? I don't know if it talks to or not. 465 download, 35 upload. Oh, those download speeds. Need to see the Holly stumps. I still need to record that. Jackbox? Very soon, very soon. What's my favorite kind of poutine? You know what? I've had a lot of different kinds, but probably just like a standard poutine. Standard, just cheese curds, gravy. Nothing fancy. Or snuck around my apartment just shattering gibberish. What site do you guys use to test it? Just type in speed test. There's one that's straight through Google, and then there's also speedtest.net, I think. You put, oh my god, random, that took me a moment. I was like trying to read it, and then I understood you were making a pun. Same classic poutine, yeah. Yeah, that's the way to go. If you got a pet pigeon, would Ollie eat it? 100%. He loves pigeon hunting. Alright, we'll see you later, Itsu. Used to have 5 upload once upon a time, it was awful. I see you, I hope so. Look behind you. I don't want to. That sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like turning around. Do you like Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy? You'll never know which one I mean. When we go to Montreal, take you to the poutine restaurant that makes taco poutine. That, I'm probably gonna really like that. And if I don't, Mike will. What does your shirt say? It's a mood. It also gets kind of cut off, but that's okay. Can you please do a leg reveal? There's no legs to reveal. I will say I'm wearing Evolution pajama pants, though. That you'll never see. Like it's just potato. Date the potato? I mean, Rosie and Mike are both dating me, and I'm a potato, so I guess it's possible, right? 41 down, 17 up. Can I cry? Your up is better than mine. You can't cry. remember dial-up back in the day? Oh, I can hear the noises, Matt, sorry, I can still hear them. Heavy Tails notes my list of routine to one day consume. I own Crystal's leg, they are for myself only. Rosie and I have a bit of a running joke that whenever we meet in person, one of the first things she's gonna do is come running up to me and just scream legs because she's gonna see my, my true form. Evolution pants are just hanging off your waist. Yeah, I gotta cover up the booty somehow, right? Just saying. Sub sees Crystal in public and shouts, she just floats away. Just floats out of this situation. And Chinchilla, we also have to scream Chinchilla at each other. If you could choose between Bob and a pile of mashed potatoes as big as New Zealand, what would you choose? I think I wouldn't be able to eat that pile of mashed potatoes before it went off, so I'd probably choose Bob. So. 134 upload, to be fair, we pay a lot of money for our internet. Yeah. The booty. I don't believe Rosie's a cheater, Itsu. Gosh darn it, get out. I know you already got out, but still, Rosie's not a cheater. Please ban Random for making puns. I accidentally banned him once. Or was it just on modding? Did I ban or unmod you? I think I banned Anne. I don't want to do that again. Random has too much control in here. The bot answers to him. I don't know what'll happen if I ever get rid of Random. Do you like plants? I answered this one earlier, but I do, but I'm also allergic, so I kind of keep my distance. Got timed out for Jack, but it was timed out, right? What's your opinion on Toad? The Nintendo Toad, not the thing, like frogs. I know we have some Toad lovers in here, but like Toad's really annoying. They're super cute. But man, Toad's in Luigi's Mansion too. Oh, I remember distinctly wanting to throw them over an edge. I'm a sub, can I join the Jackbox? You can! You can. All the subs are more than welcome. We're gonna be doing it over in the Discord here pretty soon. Date Random when? I don't... No? I say we're both taken. Didn't really matter with Rosie, but we're both taken. Wow! We're not dating Random. Oh god. Oh no. Poor Random, he's just like, oh god, I'm leaving. I don't want to be with this potato. Printer, the new snap. Yes, I did, Matt, sorry. I'm kind of tempted. Oh, Dirty Paws, that's awesome. What's wrong with those toads? They're just really obnoxious and they constantly got stuck on stuff and were glitching. It was really annoying. Wait, I found a website for the taco poutine and they have a way nicer picture. Oh, and like the little bit of avocado on the side. Mm. You had me at avocado, even if I'm allergic to it. Strummer love me. I love all of you. Not maybe always equally, but which mod is your favorite? I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. Would you rather all potatoes you eat to be very salty or all potatoes you eat to be very peppery? That's an interesting question. I think I prefer pepper over salt. I have to admit. Maybe. That I'm not dating Random is so adamant. It's because I respect Pepper so much and she will kill me. That's why. That's why. Give me a raise. I don't pay you. Oh wait, what does that say? Simply pressing bot. You know what? The bot has been pretty good recently. The bot has been pretty good recently, so maybe we'll talk that over later, bot. I think that was... She's fallen out with me over 3 rounds of toast. I heard about that. I think that was all the questions, you guys. Do you guys want to watch a stream moment video with me? It's brand new. Please forgive if there's mistakes. I only just made it this morning. She said she prefers pepper over salt because like pepper is the favorite mod. No, Max. Random pepper. Oh no, I'm not reading that one. That one's not appropriate. Okay. Let's go watch the streamer moments. You guys get to watch me make a fool of myself. Hopefully this wants to work. Bear with, bear with. This might look silly for a moment. Cool. And we are going to mute that one. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready? This is brand new. Okay, wait. Optimal rounds of toast in one setting. I do too, personally, but that's all I'm gonna say. Found a new Bear Twitch TV emote, and I need you to add it. Hold on. Okay, wait. Let me see what this is all about. Also, I'll unmute. Rounds of toast. Like, how many toasts would you have at a time? Oh, the Yoshi one? Okay, you know what, Andrew, message me that on Discord and I'll add it after, okay? I've been looking for something to replace some of the other ones, so. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? Hopefully it's not too loud, you guys can let me know. Why does that sound so quiet? He looks like he's trying to tell me a secret. He's like, hey, listen. Walt is so sassy. We like Walt. Okay. I found it. This is one crystal too many, trust me. Actually, there's 2 crystals too many. But yeah, little side note. Once again, I'm gonna keep mashing this until into everyone's brains until someone remembers. A lot of people have already. What is this paw doing? Hi. What are you doing, Calico? You're gonna sneeze on me, Kiara. Kiara moments are best moments. Stop. And then maybe? Yes. Good. We're never going to Vegas together. We're first. Hello. No. Thank you so much for the 8-month. What is that nonsense? Oh, look at our girl. I'm gonna go sit next to her. Oh. Oh. What? This isn't Animal Crossing. This is not Animal Crossing. You can't just get. No. I am dating you. Come back. Okay. What was that? That still was loud. Why? Hi. Are you more awake now? For Kiara. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. Question mark. She didn't respond, so I don't know if you were speaking the right sort of cat. You might want to look up a cat dictionary. That was from the last stream moment. Okay. I can feel the sour. Oh no. Oh. Why? That is so mean. But if your crane game wasn't so great, is mean, but I like this game a lot. Very important one. It jumped out. We all saw that. It jumped. Oh, that's life-changing. Thank you. Thank you for all the hips. Hips? Oh my god. Tints and hips. Hints and tips. Please help me. That's why I shouldn't stream. Oh. You have some nice hips, chat. Actually, I don't need to. Tints and hips from now on. You saw nothing? Oh, he's there! He came back! You saw nothing, he's right there. You guys saw absolutely nothing. That's really funny. I met Mike. and I mentioned in passing about the channel. He asked the name. I gave it to him. I was really proud. It was the first time I hadn't like shied away from the question. And then he comes in like the next day. He's like, "Oh, I was watching back your videos," and I'm like, "Which ones?" And he's like, "Oh, just from the beginning." And I'm like, "Don't do that. Don't do that." I had to watch an old video to get that clip. Hopefully that works. The bear. It's the bear just it sees all. Yesterday I left my room. And I had been in here for a while. I'd been playing games and stuff like that. I'd been talking to Mike, so I hadn't left my room in a while. And I was leaving and I was shutting my bedroom door when all of a sudden I hear stomping coming down the hallway next to me, and I turn. And Rossetti came by. No. Okay, that was a really good start. Freaky Spirit, welcome back. Just... He looks so happy. Oh, okay. I'm fine. Jump. Gosh darn it. Don't tell me I didn't have that jump. Jelly Juice, we'll see you later. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Yeeted out of that room. Okay, so Walt's just like not on my island anymore. He's just gone. He's just not here. Him today? I don't think I have. And he's... Disco, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Take it. Oh. Wait. Wait, can we please appreciate the physics? Every now and then, Spork, yeah. Every now and then. So there must be a reason for this. Oh! Was that my first death? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm doing pretty good. We've just been doing a just chatting stream. Is that? Those rocks just disappeared. Aiden. Okay, so these are clips sorted by. 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 These are clips. Oh no, Pavo. There was multiple me's. I found the mute button. We're good. 90s 3D. During the night, the adoption agency Oh! I'm not even at home! And I have a baby! Oh! I'm not even at home! Oh. 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 There were fish in that pond. Kiara. Oh. Why would you do that? She literally just smacked me. I have a great wealth of bathing suits prepared for visitors such as yourselves. Kiara. No, 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 no. Turn and look at the camera, child. Turn and look at the camera. Oh, yeah. There we go. Are you in the fence? Pancake. Listen. Listen, alright? Those birds are pecking in unison. Oh, no. Are you okay? Alright. Go on, shoo. Go back in. What? Can we please appreciate just the bird? Just... Hey, Axe. Listen. Can I help you? Alrighty, let's get the pieces of heart from around. Oh! Wait. Is that a baby alpaca or is that a puppy? I can't tell. I think it's a baby alpaca. I think I see hooves. I want one. I would like to carry one. I want it. I want it. Lady, I'm so sorry. I'm not eyeing you. This is really awkward. I'm sorry. There you guys go. These are so cute. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. So you guys got your first, or other than the patrons, the first look at our new Stream Moments video. Thank you guys so much for watching that. Let me unmute this. Turn that down just a little bit. There you go. That will be out properly maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, for you guys to watch on YouTube if you ever want to rewatch it. I enjoy making those because they're really fun. And of course, those clips as well are going to be now in circulation with the other ones for our BRB screen, which is hopefully going to actually randomize them. We'll see. They'll add in something new to watch, so. Yeah, I think the Kiara moments are like the highlights, honestly. we all love her. But yeah, I think that was about everything for today here, you guys. We answered all the questions. We had a good long talk about potatoes. And who's dating who, and going to aquariums and stuffed animals. Whereas Kiara, she is actually napping in her cat spot right now. If I had cat camera on, she'd be in her spot, so. So fun to watch. Thank you, thank you. Find the lack of beans disturbing. I ate two, alright. But thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. These streams are usually pretty chill. I think maybe 2:30 I'm gonna aim to start the fest in the Discord. Again, if you guys are maybe newer, any Twitch subscribers are welcome to join us. It's an extra way for me to say thank you for people who help to financially support the stream, because this is my full-time job. And pretty much we're just gonna go play some Jackbox in the Discord. This should be pretty chill. Maybe for like 2-ish, maybe a little bit more hours. You don't have to be there for the full time. You can jump in whenever you want. You don't have to voice chat even. You can just hang out. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Tomorrow's Pokemon Snap, which I'm so excited for. We're gonna be starting that bright and early, 10 AM Eastern. We're gonna be playing it all day, and we're also gonna be playing it Saturday and Sunday as well. So it's a full weekend of Pokemon Snap. I am super excited to see what that game holds for us. Yeah. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. If I don't see you on the Discord later, if I do, I'll see you in like an hour and a half maybe. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see you all later.